All right. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to Monster Camp.
He's not back yet.
No,
Oh,
I am.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, now
Oh,
she.
MIDI. I thought you said Eddie for a second. I'm dumb.
All I know is that Curb hit the go live button and two of you died.
I went to get something to drink, okay?
yeah, get your water while you
So did
can. That's why I gave you a 5-minute heads up. And then we waited on break for about 5 minutes before we started.
Like,
Alright, so question before we really get into things tonight.
Yes.
Are we choosing drinks or are we going random?
That is a good
Random.
question.
random.
Because if we choose drinks, I know what
Freezer.
I'm going with.
I would like to petition something myself real quick.
Mm.
Do we want to do the everybody piles on calculester thing?
Oh my gosh.
Do we want to do this week as a shits and giggles, or do we want to wait?
Are we doing Operation Calculester today?
I don't know, are we? We don't plan anything out!
We really
I'm
don't.
really don't.
Okay, we're doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, everybody pile on calculester.
This will inspire so much fan
We're doing the choose. Oh my god.
Mm.
I'll
Have we
probably
done
be
the-
chaotic?
Have we done the lemonade doc?
I believe we have done the Dakimakura.
I know we haven't done the magic mirror. I don't remember that before.
So
I'm gonna. Have we done the hardtack?
Honestly, the two things I know we haven't done is the frickin' evil violin, or totally
we?
fine ukulele.
Have we not
And
done the
I-
ukulele? I thought that was one of the
I
first ones
don't-
got.
I don't recall ever seeing that in the lineup. Personally.
I've seen it multiple times. I don't recall if we took it or not, but I thought we did.
You see, the issue, Curb, is I know what I've taken in my game, but I don't always remember what you've taken in your game.
That is fair.
So, like, you
Um,
ask me, have we done this before? It's like, I mean, I think I have, but I don't know if I've done that here.
Pretty sure I've done this one before, so I'm gonna do this one just to be sure. Alright, next
All right.
up-
Is Mall Client 4033.
That's right, you are technically higher on the list now.
oh my gosh.
I've been promoted.
You have.
Demoted to a promotion of when you go first.
Brian is fine.
Okay.
I'm back in last place.
Do you know if we have any minus, or do we actually, or do we not like mine? I don't know.
Let's...
Don't worry about me, I'm just having a snack, chewing on some chips. Very professional, don't worry about it.
Ah, you enjoying that prison food?
Oh, it's so good. Love it.
It's almost criminal.
I know which one of these we haven't gotten. Mid top, if I recall.
Uh,
I do not believe we've done Pinata full toy, I don't think so.
No, yeah, I don't
well, it
think
sure
so.
does look fun, so I'm gonna grab that.
You right.
I will say I might be a little out of it this session. I have been out of the house all day at a national park,
Mhm.
and it took and we were behind a line of cars on the way back into town for over an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's not fun. Alright. The only one I remember for sure is that this one is 3 charm. That's just straight up 3 charm. I assume this one is like 2 boldness,
and
1
fun.
creative. I don't know. Maybe
I
fun.
think it's actually higher creative, funnily enough.
Is it 2 creative, 1 bold?
Yeah, I think it's creative bold.
This one could be fun
I mean-
if you're going for more fun. That might be creative and fun. The songbook.
Yeah, I'll go with the Campfire Songbook.
Oh no, smart and creative. Interesting.
Okay.
This one's definitely creative. I don't remember if it's 3 creative or 2 and 1 of something else. This is probably charm and bold.
I think the Swole Floaties are bold fun. I think.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Fun bold, actually.
Fun bold.
All right, now Middy's next.
I-
I just now realized that Zoe's sketchbook is the Garfield Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah. You just now noticed?
Yes.
No,
To be fair, I also
no,
just
that's
now noticed.
cursed. That is cursed. Go for classic. I'm going classic mode. No, not that name. Just go with AI.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
AI.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that etiquette in there. Have we done the wood carving?
Nitty,
recall.
you fool.
I believe so.
Chess
Absolute
2.
buffoon.
I don't know if
chose,
we've done chess 2 before.
You chose I. Now that means you can't talk.
Now that means I'm proficient in the world's smallest violin.
Wait a minute. Isn't that a good thing that Middy can't talk? That way she doesn't have to voice Dahlia.
He's going after Dahlia. Well, at least until someone gets the Robot Uprising going, but
Yeah, I'm fucking around. Oh,
Get the camera.
Mama, get the camera.
And crosswords.
Just too many. Too many crosswords.
Not
Welterette.
enough crosswords.
Welterette.
I can't tell, Curb. Did you just do an uppercase I so she just looks like AI instead of I?
No, it just automatically goes uppercase after. Yeah.
I did do lowercase.
Okay.
Give me a therapist. I really need one.
What, you don't want the Satanist kit?
Stone. Wilkins. Reverse Wilkinson.
Yes. The penguin
and-
mask
and
that you were never
Satanist kit,
able to
right?
buy.
Kirby, shut the fuck up.
What?
Satan is waiting.
Let's go for a tic-tac-toe win. Give me the barbecue.
Took me a second to understand what you were talking about. Alright. Let's pile on, I guess. Alright, well, are we doing this?
Wait.
Wait, what?
What's a sequoia again? I'm dumb.
It's a
A
plant.
sequoia is a type of tree.
Oh.
It's a
Oh.
really big fucking tree.
Yeah.
Are we doing this? We all in?
We're doing
Let's
this.
do this. Let's do this.
Rapid click that shit.
What a screen.
I love these articles. Sequoia trees are incredibly fascinating. I had no idea Zoe, Brian, I, and Swelterette did it too. I have memorized all 50 facts from the article. Zoe, Brian, I, and Swelterette. How many have you memorized? I do so value a friend with a large memory capacity. If one of you could recite the whole article back to me by the end of camp, I would just be smitten.
Challenge fucking accepted.
Thank you. I had food in my mouth.
I figured.
So professional.
This is just like my fanfic.
Oh boy. All right. What do we want to do? Honestly, I'm gonna go for boldness. Alright, that fanfic, baby. Oh, I forgot to change our outfits up. Oops. Oh well. A wall collapses, and there's Dahlia with her fist out. Calculuster stands sheepishly next to her. Oof. I need
Friend Dahlia,
warm-ups.
there was a door near 36 centimeters from the impact point of your punch.
You're here for the chaos. Welcome, Rex. Welcome to the chaos.
Chaos, chaos.
So, we Aquanos make our own doors!
I respect your rich family history of punching your way through walls. However, I feel it is my duty to inform you that utilizing pre-existing doors is 3.1 times more efficient than punching through walls and reduces knuckle wear and tear.
Such an honorable
This is why you're such a powerful ally, Calculester. I never would have thought of using doors on my own. Hey, let's try this one over here.
Dahlia opens the door to her left, and a deluge of screaming tongues pour out. Neither she nor Calculuster seems the least bit startled by this.
Friend Dahlia, I had no idea you too were incapable of fear. Bonding experience initiated.
nothing can scare Dahlia.
What? No, I definitely experience fear. I'm just not afraid of a closet full of screaming tongues specifically. A healthy sense of fear is an important survival trait, and a necessary quality in a good leader. My fears include not being the best, exploding, and institutional what?
Yeah,
Racism.
Okay, institutional racism.
you had it.
Ah, I see. I thought I had found someone else like me, but instead it seems I'm
There
both
we
a
go.
poor facsimile of a living creature and a poor leader. Oh well.
Dahlia currently has her mouth full.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible! Am I the only one that ate before session?
I was in the middle of eating like half an hour before, and I still am. Shut up,
no.
my middle friend. It's gonna be okay.
I have no chin, and no, it is not.
Yes, it is, because Zoe and I are gonna teach you how to feel fear so you can become the great leader you were born to be.
I was also not born.
So you can become the great leader that you are made to be.
Pretty sure Dahlia's not going to be able to accomplish this monumental task on her own. You're gonna need to step in. Luckily, you know just how to scare Calculuster. Tell him the spooky story of Y2K, or take him to the digital haunted house known as the Dark
Those are
Web.
both so great. Those are so great.
What'll it be, Curb? What'll it be?
I'm worried this is bold. Because this sounds more creative or smart. Dark Web! Yep. Thought so.
I have heard of the dark web, Zoe. I have even been there. Alas, it has failed to scare me.
Ha! Maybe Calculuster has been to the Dark Web, but he can't possibly have seen the worst of it. It takes a truly depraved mind like yours to really plunge into the depths of the Dark Web. You whip out your laptop and show him what you mean.
Whoa, this page is offering to sell us drugs. And the drugs are actually just crushed up assault weapons. Doesn't that scare you, Calculester?
Sadly, all I feel is confusion at the author's lack of punctuation.
This page lets you buy a private army, which you can use to literally massacre whoever you want. Just really go to town, I don't care. Spooky, right?
I find it disturbing that the seller only accepts payment in Dogecoin, but beyond that, I feel nothing.
Oh my gosh! What about this collection of horrifying JPEGs? Have you ever seen a man jerk off this many astronauts? It's insane!
It is wrong to kink shame, friend Dahlia. Astronauts should be permitted to enjoy being masturbated to, and some people find them very appealing.
I'm sorry.
No, it is I who am sorry. I lashed out because I was frustrated by my inability to experience. Oh no. No! Zoe, what are you doing?
What? I thought you weren't afraid of the dark web.
I am not, friend Dahlia. I am afraid because Zoe is accessing the dark web using Internet Explorer.
Oh no! What, is that not how you're supposed to access the dark web? Apparently not, because just then some hackers take over your computer and transform it into a gun, which they use to try and mug you. Luckily, money isn't a stat in this game, so you lose nothing of real value. Meanwhile, Calculester has finally learned what it means to experience fear. Nice! You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Just turn my laptop into a fucking Autobot or Decepticon through the fucking internet.
Oh. We'll go fun.
Fun. Don't get ahead of yourself there. You meet up with Calculester and Dahlia to help them objectively calculate how best Dahlia's summer is so far.
Let's see. Your meaningful camp experiences quotient is slightly above the mean compared to last year's results.
Hi, sorry. Min asked if he was the only one who ate before, and I realized no, I needed to heat up my leftover spaghetti.
Oh my god, you guys! I'm just gonna take all of your stomachs. I am now misweaving. I am confiscating your stomachs.
Oh, are you now all of our food serf? Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And now
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
punch all your stomachs so you all get upset tummies.
Well, we won't be able to throw up.
Isn't that your job as the food serf?
Yes.
No, if anyone throws up in my house, it's the cat.
There's cat.
Understandable.
Coincidentally, a black cat just like mine.
Yeah.
Probably about as smart, too. Your ratio of time in nature to important realizations about life and society is about average. Also, your watts of solar radiation absorbed per square meter of skin is off the charts.
Excellent.
No, that last one is actually not excellent. It means you are at severely elevated risk of skin cancer. You should wear more sunscreen.
The only sunscreen I need is these muscles.
That is both technically and grammatically incorrect, but I have learned by now not to argue with you about these things.
Damn straight. I mean, that's the spirit. Now, what can I do to make my summer even more best?
Well, by my calculations, your main area of improvement is the lake. That is why I brought you here. You see, your aquatic engagement score is below average this month, and thus...
But I can't go swimming. I just ate an energizing and nutritious meal, and swimming within 20 minutes of eating is not acceptable.
Oh no!
Guys, can someone say swimming?
Scott, what are you doing out there in the lake?
Swimming? Oh, I think the problem is I forgot how to do it.
Scott.
Was this before or after you swam out into the middle of the lake?
After? That's why I'm in such a pickle, bro.
Can you not simply repeat the steps that got you to the center of the lake, but in reverse?
I don't know. Let me try.
Scott faces away from the shore and flails his arms backwards, attempting to rewind himself onto the shore. It is not very
It is
effective.
not very effective.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to help him, but Dahlia just a calculator isn't waterproof, and you just skipped swimming class to take CPR twice because you're thirsty. Looks like your only hope is to shout out some swimming advice before Scott finally dies of being an idiot. Swimming is just like speaking Mandarin Chinese, except instead of speaking it's swimming, and instead of Mandarin Chinese it's water. Or just remember what you did last week when you suddenly forgot how to swim. Yes, eating. It's like talking, but you put the food in your mouth.
rather than spit words out. Either way, your tongue might go on fire.
I think I mentioned this last stream, but I did just watch the Anodyne 1 speedrun from Summer Games Unquick, and it was very fun.
Yo.
Yeah, it was a good time. Definitely recommend.
I've done the bottom one by myself in my own game, but I don't remember what stat that was.
Top one might be creative, bottom one might be smarts. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Alright, we'll go bottom. Take a chance.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Biddy,
Sorry.
are you eating?
No. I'm trying, but is remembering things like swimming. It's remembering things like swimming because I forgot how to swim, you guys.
Rex says.
I
that
forgot how to
next-
remember.
Rex says next week he can physically distract you from eating.
Wow.
Yes,
Manship, are you
Scott,
eating?
we are aware. We are aware. No, I told you, I ate before all this. I drank before all this. I'm somehow the only
I
functional one here.
I just wanted to be a little bitch. Don't worry about it.
Water.
Allow me to create an immersive projection of what happened last week in order to refresh your memory. Initiating memory hologram. Please stand by. Projection begins now.
That's why kettlebell squats are the best squats for a first date. For a fancy dinner party, though, I would recommend.
Suddenly Sapia.
What, Scott? What's the matter?
I think I just forgot how to swim.
Oh, no, indeed. Good thing you're not currently in the middle of the lake, or that would be a big problem.
I know, right? That would be a real pickle.
Please tell me if you fail this, it flashes back to him in the middle of the lake, forgetting how to swim, and he doesn't remember.
I don't know. I haven't failed.
Well, is there anything we should do about it?
Nope. I think it's fine. Let's go get pizza.
No.
That's what I'm eating right now. What the heck?
I like to
So was-
imagine
so was
Scott
her
just...
shirt.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Scott just sees her shirt and just subconsciously goes, pizza sounds good.
Okay.
End projection.
He says in the past.
I am sorry, friend Scott. Upon reflection, I realize that this was not a very useful hologram. Perhaps we should explore other methods of...
That's it.
What, Scott? What?
Pizza! Let's go get pizza! That will solve everything!
But you are still.
What were you saying, Cal? I was too busy swimming back to shore so we could go get pizza so I can remember how to swim.
You have somehow evaded natural selection.
Good work, everyone.
That is the best use of that.
I didn't hear. What the hell?
Calculester's just
voice line.
goes. It's just.
You have somehow
You-
avoided natural selection.
Calculester's voice lines are the best.
The
Thank
RPG
you.
stream is still amazing. You all go out for pizza together. Calculester orders a numerical representation of an anchovy pie, and you order a pizza converted into 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Covered in.
Oh, covered in?
I'm pretty sure it converts it into that too.
I mean, that
Yeah.
too.
Oof.
Where do I go in?
You are very
Ah,
good.
charm.
What am I doing?
Charm.
Going for charm.
Fair enough. Alright, Katniss Everdeen.
No, that's badness.
Afterwards, you get peer pressured into a game of Capture the Flag Extreme. You are very bad at it and end up in jail pretty much immediately. That's okay though. Jail is just a chalk square drawn on the ground and given some of the weapons the other players are carrying. Given some of the weapons the other players are carrying, it's probably the safest place you can be. Milo and Calculus are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch this game and eat marshmallows or something?
Hello, fellow inmate. What are you in for?
I love the 80s pack.
I do.
Hello, Internet.
I love them.
Don't mind him. He's just been like this since they put him here. It's pretty good content. The person carrying him's a little interesting, though. What did you just
Prison
say?
has changed, guy. Would you like to trade some cigarettes in exchange for my fundamental dignity? Yes or no?
You share your idea, bailing on this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist. What? No. Can you imagine what it would do to my brand if I was caught cheating at a game? Undermining the laws of reality, subverting life and death, that's the kind of stuff my followers expect. But cheating? No way.
As for me, friend, I have been on the inside so long, I do not think I can ever go back to society.
Besides, the real prison here is the prison of negative thinking, you know? No, you don't know, nor do you agree, but your fellow prisoners insist that this is a real jail. You'll just have to orchestrate a real jailbreak. Alright, that sounds creative. Top 1, post on social media about your unjust imprisonment so the masses clamor for your freedom.
Oh no, Michael's been trapped in here. In the second one.
Or, prison is all about who you know. You should get to know that dude Michael in the corner. He's been trapped in here for 3 years, so he must know something. That sounds charm, probably. I think it's creative or charm.
Oh my god.
Could be wrong.
Second
I don't
one.
know. Alright, get
Second
to know
one.
Michael! Oh, that's smart, apparently. Interesting. You approach Michael and ask him how he's doing. He stares you down. If only we had Michael in here. First rule of chalk
First
jail,
rule
Oh,
of chalk jail.
he says.
Never trust anyone. I ain't telling you nothing.
He's right. We should really respect his privacy.
Friend Milo, you have already posted 300 photos of him on Instagram.
Of course. I'm respecting his privacy by documenting it exhaustively. Michael clears his throat. He seems to have had an emotional breakthrough.
You know, when we first met 4 lines of dialogue ago, I didn't think I could trust you. But the time you've shared it here has convinced me you're one of the good ones. I'll share my secret. Ready?
No need. No, I need to start recording. Okay, now I'm ready.
Truth is, I'm no ordinary inmate. I've been in here for 3 years, planning my escape. I'm impressed that you were able to maintain any shred of hope in this godforsaken place. Would you like a prison tat? My left hand doubles as a tattoo gun.
The dude just pulls out a tattoo gun,
No thanks.
says Michael, smirking.
I've already got the only tattoo I need. Right here.
Michael rips off his shirt to reveal a perfect square tattooed on his back. Is that...
The blueprints for this prison. Yes.
is just a square?
It is indeed an exact replica of this cage which comprises our entire universe. How did you accomplish such a feat? Because I'm the one that designed it.
Says Michael.
But planning isn't the only thing I've been doing for the last 3 years. I've also been collecting trace amounts of calcium carbonate from the ground. Then I deposited them in a bottle of my saliva and buried it underground to allow it to calcify via interaction with single-celled...
I don't even...
Coccolithophores. Coccolithophores.
That.
That!
Yeah.
I had another word in my mind, but I didn't want to get Curb in trouble. Put it all together. What have you got?
Bippity boppity boo?
Proof that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything,
No!
says Michael.
Even better. Chalk.
Michael digs up a water bottle with his bare hands and opens it. 2 pieces of chalk fall out,
Now,
he says, picking up one of the pieces of chalk.
to perfectly forge the key from memory. You appear to be drawing a key on the ground. It is the sort of key a child might draw. Your brilliance is too subtle for a poor computer boy to even grasp. We're free!
Shouts Michael.
Now to the getaway car.
Michael scuffs out a section of the chalk line surrounding you, draws a box that he labels car, and runs off, making motor noises.
My gosh.
Oh, what a free spirit. I can't wait to hang out with him after he dies.
It seems that the only free spirits are us. Let us cheese it.
And cheese it you do, right into the pantry, where you eat as many marshmallows as your bodies can handle. For your daring escape, you gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Man, I don't remember that episode of the Chalk Zone.
Who's got the chalk?
Oh my gosh. God damn it.
Rudy's got the chalk.
Oh, he's got a chalk.
It's fine. I
Uh,
just
it-
dated myself that reference. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's go make some things in the creativity department.
Hey, I really wish I watched more Chalk Zone. It was a fun show. I've watched a
Rudy
bit, but
to
not a
Rudy.
ton. Hi, Calculester. You're
I think you mean
sitting.
Cat Lester.
You're sitting with Calculester, helping him earn his small talk with flirtatious undertones badge. When Coach sneaks up behind you wearing his bear costume, oh boy.
Grrr! Bear attack! I am a bear! I am attacking you! Oh, hello, friend Coach. Are you feeling okay? You seem to be growling quite loudly.
There's nothing wrong with this picture.
I'm not Coach, I'm a bear! Defend yourself against me! I'm gonna eat your flesh and crunch on your
Oh
bones!
dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear, it appears Coach is having another Nom flashback. My research indicates that we should give him water and chewy candy and find him a quiet, dark place to den until he comes back to reality. I'll go find an empty cave. What? No! The last thing you should be doing in a bear attack is busting out the candy and going back to their cave! Haven't you kids ever heard of stranger danger?
No, don't shoot Coach in the crotch. Why?
Oh, But you are not a stranger. You are my dear friend and mentor coach, whom I completely and uncritically trust with my life.
But what if this was a real bear attack? You need to know how to defend yourself.
I don't understand, friend coach. A real bear would likely not be interested in me, as I am made of metal and wires, and none of the tasty meat that you organics are comprised of. This would normally be a point of insecurity for me, but in this situation, I think it may be one of my better assets.
I love the beeps and boops he just did.
Oh! You're still not out of the woods yet, champ. What if a bear didn't physically attack you, but instead it cyber attacked you?
You know, it just now occurred to me that Min is going to be constantly talking this run, and I'm suddenly feel incredibly bad.
I'm afraid.
I highly doubt that the bear would have the intellectual prowess to cyber...
Uh-oh.
Error! Cyber attack imminent. Core function shutting down. All settings changed to defenseless prey mode.
You look over and realize that Coach has actually gotten out a laptop and is cyber-attacking Calculaster. You beg him to stop.
Always believe in yourself.
No! This is good for him. Now defend yourself, Calculaster. If a real hacker bear were doing this, he'd have already cleared all your memory caches.
No, please. My childhood is in there.
Well, as usual, Coach has turned a harmless thought exercise into a life-or-death situation. You better help Calculaster out before he can no longer remember his parents' faces. Or screens, I guess? You must summon the hacker bear's natural predator, the hacktivist hyena. Or, cyber attacks can be repelled with firewalls. Literal firewall. No,
That
Smokey
sounds
the Bear, no! The solution is not gun here, no.
No, it's literal firewalls. Hey, Damien!
Is that what you're going with?
Yes.
Not bold enough. Yep, no need to continue thinking this plan over. You whip out the gasoline and matches and start lighting walls of fire around Coach.
Wait, what are you doing, Swelterette? I'd never have suspected
I
you to be
am
an arsonist.
literally made of fire.
You explain to Coach that what you're doing isn't arson, it's virus protection. You tell him you read somewhere that firewalls can stop cyber attacks.
The logic is there, but you haven't created a firewall, you know. All you've done is created a fire.
What? No! Can't Coach see that you lit a fire in a straight line? A straight line of fire mimics the shape of a wall, thereby making it a firewall. You point this out to him.
You tried.
Yes, but fire is not a solid object, which is arguably the most important function of a wall. Look, I can put my hand right through it.
Coach does just that. He doesn't seem bothered by the third-degree burn he receives. You exasperatedly explain to Coach that, yeah, you know it's not a solid wall, it's just a figure of speech. The firewall here is figurative.
Well, you must be more careful when dabbling in poetic linguistics, Swelterette. I'll admit, I do love my fair share of sports metaphors. Such as, there's no team in golf, and treat the ball as if it's your crotchety old grandmother asking when you're finally going to settle down with a nice lady were-tiger and give her some great grand-comes.
What?
But it comes to fire. Metaphorical speech is too risky. What if I took you literally and decided to build a house of firewalls because I assumed fire could be solid?
Unfortunately, both of you are too stubborn to admit this argument is founded on utter stupidity, so this nonsense continues for some time. Meanwhile, the forest burns down and Calculaster continues to suffer from cyber attack, since apparently Coach can argue about metaphors and hack a mainframe at the same time. Eventually, Coach stops cyber attacking Calculaster and puts out the fire, as he now feels that he has to prepare a comprehensive safety course on figurative speech.
Oof. Thank goodness that's over. Swelterette, why was it more important to you to argue linguistics than to preserve my life?
Disappointed.
Now I must spend the rest of the day restoring my backup memory files of my siblings' births.
Oh, no.
I thought you were my friend.
You try to explain that you were trying to help, but the more you got into it, the more you realize you were kind of being an asshole. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts.
What a train wreck.
Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there I go.
Hell yeah.
Good job, you did it.
Side note, by the way, every time I try and think of the tagline for the Dungeons and Dragon movie, I go, Honor Among Thieves, right? Wait, no, that's the Sly Cooper game. Wait, no, that's also the tagline they used for the Dungeons and Dragons movie. God damn it!
Yep.
I keep psyching myself out because I don't expect them to use the same tagline, but it's the same tagline that it throws me off. Also, Honor Among Thieves was an amazing game.
It was. Let's go. Frickin'. Let's go swim. This won't go wrong in any way, shape, or form.
Aw.
I love this. I love this so much.
Finally, I can read in
Not sure.
peace.
Forgot that she looked like that, and I love it.
Alright.
Okay,
I'm,
I'll take over
I'm gonna
her.
make a call. You take Joy
Yeah,
for this
that's
tonight.
That's probably
Yeah.
wise.
I was going to anyway.
Good.
Thank God we finally have a little time to chill and sunbathe. Been meaning to work on my tan this summer. Hoping to go from deathly pale to gothic white.
Ah yes, microdosing toxic levels of UV radiation in an effort to bronze one's skin is one of the most aesthetically pleasing ways to slowly die.
While my skin is incapable of darkening, I am here to recharge. I installed solar panels exclusively to spend more time with my friends.
And them going off does not count.
Summer camp has taught me so many alternative ways of bonding with my organic peers. This afternoon will be perfect.
Oh boy.
Stop. I got a pizza delivery for Milo and Joy. I guess tanning makes you too crazy hungry or something.
Gasp! I have no way to simulate consuming calories. My one weakness.
Pizza.
Oh, are you serious? We did not order pizza. Unless pizza somehow became vegan overnight, this is a cleverly disguised magical weapon for saving the world.
Pretty sure this is just a large mushroom and pepperoni. But if you eat it, you'll save me from getting chewed out by my manager for delivering the pizza to the wrong person.
Then hard pass. I despise delivery food. Joy despises meat and dairy, and Calculus despises being excluded from our activities. Be gone, thought.
Milo! Milo!
No,
Be
trust me.
gone, thought.
Trust me, this is your pizza. Corporate even gave me this legal invoice that you all need to sign to prove that I'm not delivering the pizza to wrong again. Look.
These are indeed your signatures. I think I understand what is going on here. Friend Pizza Girl, could I please borrow your phone for a moment?
Are you going to do something about her horrendous Instagram? Girlfriend, you've got to take some selfies wearing something other than that dingy delivery uniform, excuse me.
It is as I feared. According to the pizza parlor's internal delivery app, Joy and Milo did indeed order this pizza, but from an alternate reality.
Worst episode ever.
What? I fucking hate these multiverse plot arcs. They're so contrived and way too hard to follow.
Not my problem. Point is, you two ordered this pizza, and policy says you have to pay for it and eat before I go.
Oh, how tragic.
Me and eat? I'll do neither one, thank you very much. Every day we must ask ourselves what we are willing to put in our mouths, and this is where I draw the line. Well, if the pizza girl won't leave until you eat, the solution is clear. You have to find the versions of Joy and Milo that actually ordered this pizza. But how? Art lets you travel without leaving home, and a beautiful poem to open a rift between realities. Or, You once heard of an elite squad who can travel through realities to fight entropy and save the multiverse. They can deliver the pizza. That's just giving Joy work. Complex creative, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go the creative. I mean, I get what you're going for, but I don't think it's going to work
I say let's give Swelterette a shot. I'm always down to indulge high art, even if it's doomed to fail. We love that vote of confidence. You whip out your quill and pen and let the ink flow straight from the heart, penning the most beautiful poem known to men, women, or monsters. Okay, time for dramatic reading. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, softly singing, suddenly there came a ringing, as of one gently dinging, donging at my chamber door. 'Tis the pizza girl, I uttered, footsteps thudding towards the door.
Only pizza evermore. Sorry, I got a little into it. Pizza is my passion.
Both the raven bitch.
Wow, that was beautiful. And so haunting, I barely even care that it was mostly plagiarized.
Analysis. Poetry transportation levels equals critical. It's working. The interdimensional rift is opening.
And before your eyes, as Milo recites your not ripped off gothic poem about a mysterious pizza visitor in the night, a portal opens, and on the other side you see. Oh, God! Oh my God!
for the hell of it, you want to?
Boxers say calzone.
Yes, they sure do.
Okay, Joy's shirt. Joy's shirt.
Hail pizza. Yep. Her earring is a mushroom. Oh, thank heavens.
Mushrooms, really?
The pizza's finally here. I knew I could count on Multiverse Milo to deliver a spectacular poetry reading and open an interdimensional rift. They're so smart and photogenic, and they are as much into beauty and selfies as I am into mushroom and pepperoni pizza. You know it, Queen.
I just realized his phone is a slice!
Yep.
It is.
Well, it was either that or boring anti-pizza universe Joy would use some complicated spell to open the portal. She uses magic to solve her problems, but still can't understand the magic of hot, fresh pizza. Hey, who are you calling boring? Eating a variety of vegan foods and wearing clothes that are tastefully black and not some sort of cheese and sauce inspired train wreck is not boring! That took a lot of wind out of my lungs. Holy shit.
Biddy, are you there?
Sorry, I am.
You alright?
No, I've been significantly more tired today.
I think we're all kind of feeling that.
Oh,
Very,
Yeah.
very significantly more tired today.
Sorry
You
about
need a
that.
dip?
I'll test the waters, see how things go. Oh, sweet, you're here. Here's your pizza. Here's your bill. Here's the line where you can write your tip, which I've underlined and highlighted.
The interdimensional portal closes, with your universe's pizza girl still inside. Well, whatever, she's probably gotten lost in weirder places. Well, that was odd. Why on earth is Milo so into pizza in that alternate dimension?
That's your question? Why did Swelterette's poem conveniently open a rift into the exact reality we were looking for out of the entire multiverse? This is exactly my problem with AU plotlines. There are no rules and the plot points don't matter.
Is this what people call camping?
Perhaps it was the beauty and majesty of pizza that allowed this all to work out? I would not know. I have never eaten it. Though that
You can
Shoes Line
ask.
reference was very good.
Wait, I missed it. Which Shoes Line reference?
How did you not?
The
The rules are made up and the plot.
Oh
don't matter.
god damn it!
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
How did you miss that?
God damn it! This fucking game is just so good. You
Yeah,
can ask all
been
these
voicing
questions.
Mike so much that you're getting dense.
You right. You can ask all these questions, or you can just take the W and get to sunbathing. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts for your beautiful poem. Welcome to the pizza dimension! Excellent.
If-
I'm glad I got that achievement now. Alright, Sai, it's your turn.
I feel like
Yeah, no.
like I don't get why I feel this bad.
You gotta get yourself some caffeine.
I have
did
a
give
fucking
herself
soda.
Is it caffeinated?
It's yes. It's barely though. It's not enough.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I feel like I need an opt-in.
It's all good.
I'll be around tomorrow.
Yep.
Wait, not tomorrow. What the fuck am I saying? Next week.
Alright,
Take care.
take care of yourself.
Yeah. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, where are we sending her?
Wherever you and I don't want to go.
Where are we dropping, boys?
I will. I don't even know what I want to do. Probably just hyper focus on like 3 stats, so. Probably smarts. I'll probably go smarts next.
Alright. Do we just want to send her to creativity then?
Sounds good.
Make sculptures.
You spark calculus are fiddling with what looks like a compass. You ask to borrow it because you have a strong desire for any object that contains the word ass.
Though it
dumb.
pains me to deny your request, I simply must decline. This is an experimental compass which I need for a special project.
You ask him why his experimental compass has replaced the word north with great job.
That's what people call camping?
For encouragement. You see, this is no ordinary compass. I am attempting to construct here is a moral
I
compass.
feel like I vaguely recall this. We might have gotten this one before.
I don't know if you've gotten it, but I definitely got it once while you were streaming Tears of the Kingdom.
I think that was it.
That might be it, yeah.
During my tenure at Spooky High and subsequently here at Camp Spooky, I have noticed that many of our peers are, shall we say, morally challenged. It is not their fault, I know. All monsters are fundamentally good. They are merely confused, and possibly sociopaths.
Possibly?
So in order to help them know what is right and hopefully do a bit less crimes, I'm constructing this device to help point them in the right direction. The trouble is, whereas ordinary compasses orient themselves according to the Earth's magnetic north, I do not know what ought to serve as my compass' moral north. At first I was sure that it should point at Oprah, but then I learned that she's been breeding an army of snake people infused with her DNA in order to take over the world. That won't do at all. With so many Oprah snake clones slithering around, the compass won't know where to point.
Yes,
that's the reason.
The issue.
That's the issue.
Oh, but I have another idea. I can ask you for help. You are clearly a paragon of virtue, as evidenced by the fact that you are always following me around trying to please me. What do you think I should use for my moral north?
500 copies of Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason buried at a crossroads. Or whoever's at the top of the official World Karma Scoreboard. Creative... Smart, maybe?
I don't remember what the bottom one is.
Alright,
It was the
well,
one I did, but I don't remember what it was.
top one it is. That one's smart, apparently.
But where will we get 500 copies of Kant's seminal moral work on such short notice?
Oh, you've already got them. The last page of the Critique of Pure Reason reads, "By the way, the greatest categorical imperative of all is to go out and buy 499 more copies of Critique of Pure Reason."
Success achieved.
Thank goodness you dedicated to express your morality through consumerism, How very modern. Come, let us bury our books.
You head out into the woods with a couple of shovels and get to digging. It's nice to share some manual labor time with your metal pal. You get all sweaty from the hard work. Cal doesn't, though, so he asks you to smear some of your sweat onto him so he can feel included. So romantic. At last, you finish burying all 500 copies. Only then do you remember books aren't magnetic. But suddenly...
Look, my compass is going haywire, and the ground, is it shaking?
It is indeed. From the pit full of books, a glowing blue hand emerges.
Oh my, it appears the books we have planted have sprouted into a morally ideal person. It's just as Kant wrote in Chapter 7.
The morally ideal person rises from the dirt. Their eyes glow with golden light. They have big titties and a huge wiener.
Hello, morally ideal person. What is your name?
The only name that it is categorically correct to have, says the apparition. Douglas.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Douglas. Would you like to be the moral north for the compass I am making?
Well, says Douglas, I was going to travel the earth righting wrongs with my supernatural powers of moral reasoning. But it is categorically imperative to do nice things for people when they ask you to. Very well. I will stand here for eternity in order to power your dodgy compass.
Wow, you truly are a paragon of virtue. Thank you, Douglas. I will come and visit you all the time. By the way, can I call you Doug?
That would be like calling Immanuel Kant Manny K, says
I
Douglas.
bid you farewell.
Indeed, I am already learning so much about moral reasoning. Farewell, Douglas. I shall visit you every day.
Cal stays true to his word, and the lessons he learns from Douglas make him an even sweeter boy than he already was. As for you, you content yourself with 2 charm and 1 smarts. I think I said smarts, speaking of. I love the snails. I love the snail house. Huge news! Milo has agreed to let you and Calculaster follow them around for the afternoon. Cal wants Milo to teach him how to truly enjoy life. You're just really into Milo and or Cal.
Milo Belladonna, here at last.
Milo is what they.
Interesting.
That? Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can actually switch that up then. It's been a while since we've actually had that introduction voice line. Ah, I adore the woods. Don't they just make you want to meander a little? Here, Zoe, take my picture while I pretend to be lost amongst the trees.
Milo, it has been so helpful to observe your behavior. Based off my observation, in order to better enjoy life, I need to meander spontaneously roughly 833% more often.
Suddenly, a terrifying old lady jumps out from behind a tree. Shit, it's the Baba Yaga! The witch who lives in the woods and complains a lot.
Yeah, I have caught you, naughty children. Look at you, you little rats. Just wandering left and right like you own the place. Are these woods your house or something?
Oh, what's a good question? I suppose, in a way, all beautiful places feel like home to me. So, yes, this forest is our house, metaphorically.
Wait, so you naughty children actually do live in the woods? Since I also live in woods, that technically makes us neighbors. And since we're neighbors, it's usually the cat sit for me on occasion. I'm going to a convention for child-eating enthusiasts, and someone must care for Mr. Beanzo.
The Baba Yaga pulls a big fluffy cat out of her sleeve and hands it to Calculaster.
Milo just, I'm already dressed for the job.
Well, I am programmed to be a friendly neighbor. Just to confirm that this task is within my capabilities, how long will you be gone? Who knows? Could be 2 hours or 2 years. Goodbye, naughty children.
The Baba Yaga throws the smoke bomb on the ground, and when it clears, she's gone. And Calculaster is still holding Mr. Beanzo. Your cat sitting now, baby.
What do you want, my cat friend?
I find this series of events very stressful. Cats are such enigmatic life forms. I barely have any knowledge on how to care for them. Am I holding Mr. Beanzo correctly?
Better than I hold my cats.
Oh, don't worry, your little metal head. Cats are easy to take care of. We just need to respect the cat's emotions, be good listeners, and never go to bed angry, obviously.
Milo, I just ran that statement through my meaning detection algorithm, and it's returning numerous errors. Can you clarify how to properly take care of Mr. Beanzo?
Fine, you caught me. I don't know anything about cats. Besides the fact that they drive huge views to video content. But I've no idea how to keep them alive or whatever. Milo and Calculaster both turn to you, hoping that you'll have some kind of knowledge that'll help here. But hey, you don't even know what a cat looks like until very recently. Suddenly, Mr. Beanzo starts meowing over and over again. What the hell? Oh, poor little Mr. Beanzo. He must be hungry. Or angry? Or maybe he's depressed. Is it ennui? What do we do? Oh, Mr. Beanzo! Shit, you're out of time. Make up your mind quick. What the fuck does this cat want?
He's meowing to assert his dominance. We must show the cat that we recognize its authority as alpha. Bow to Mr. Beanzo, or Mr. Beanzo
Go.
just want what all cats want. To drive a bitchy Ferrari.
That sounds bold as fuck, baby. Let's go. Oh no, that's fun! Alright, well. All cats love Ferraris. You've never been more certain of anything in your life.
Oh, that does not make any sense to me, but there's simply too much cat data on the internet for me to fact check your reasoning.
Zoe, Calculaster and I will try to hold off Mr. Beanzo. You go get that Ferrari and get back here before this cat has a mental breakdown. You go to the Ferrari store and use all of your tuition money to buy a bitchin' ride. It's expensive, but you can't wait to impress your friends with how well you know cats. You drive your brand new Ferrari back to the woods. Calculaster gently places Mr. Beanzo in the driver's seat.
Oh no, Mr. Beanzo is still meowing. His mood does not seem to have improved at all. I am uncertain what we are doing wrong.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe the cat wasn't meowing because he wanted to drive a Ferrari. Maybe Ferraris are not compatible with Mr. Beanzo's personal brand. All three of you start Googling cars that are on brand for cats. Suddenly you hear the Ferrari's engine roar. You turn around to see Mr. Beanzo driving away with your new car. Mr. Beanzo just stole your brand new Ferrari!
Thank you, Calculaster. Oh no, this is terrible. We have failed our primary directive as cat sitters. Objectively, this makes us subpar neighbors. The horror!
Can't be seen with you.
And I can't believe I can't be associated with another Ferrari domestic cat motor vehicle theft scandal.
What?
Ah, did you miss me, naughty children? It is me, the Baba Yaga, returned from my convention. Now where is my kitty cat? Give him to me, at once. I am literally incapable of deception, so Mr. Beanzo committed Grand Theft Auto, drove away in a Ferrari. It was all Zoe's idea. I am so sorry. Pah! You sniveling fools. Everyone knows that you must keep all cats away from Ferraris. You can't resist them. Ugh, now Mr. Beanzo will be joyriding for a few days at least. You children did a horrible job. I shall curse the naughtiest child among you. Zoe! Bippity boppity, you shall now be slightly less appealing to your friends.
No!
Seen with you.
Yuck, Zoe. You suddenly seem so unappealing. Like someone who would slide into my DMs just to yell at me for being too hot. Shit, you're super cursed. Your friends leave. This is like the 5th curse this week. You gotta stop insulting people with magical powers.
Hey, what's up?
The only way to break the Baba Yaga's curse is to feed her a child. And since you couldn't find a child nearby, you just lose 2 boldness and 1 charm instead. That's not too bad. Charm or bold?
We'll go bold.
You, Calculuster, and Milo are enjoying wandering the hallways of the manor. Milo's live streaming it because apparently that's the only way they know how to enjoy it, anything.
Welcome to another video with Milo Belladonna.
I just noticed that the barbell is where the phone is supposed to be.
Yup.
God
Yup.
damn it. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it just your imagination?
Bobby appeared.
Oh, hey, what are you guys doing here?
Making Disney references. My analytics show that millennials love engaging with nostalgic content because the present is consistently horrifying. HBU?
That is the most relatable sentence I have ever heard. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that was a haunted mansion reference. I got it.
Yup.
I was looting the rooms for treasure when I found this strange rectangular prize.
Sensors detect ancient technology. A video home system, or VHS. Insert cassette here to see images.
You are a VHS at this point, Calculuster. Calculuster points to a VHS player located distressingly close to his crotch region. For once, you decide not to be a creep and elect to put the tape in the nearby 90s TV instead. Oh no. Who wants the pizza girl?
Greetings, customers and curse enthusiasts. Thank you for tuning into Pozo's Pizza's newest, fastest, freshest guerrilla marketing campaign. We've seen how much our focus groups like this newfangled internet, and we're no strangers to the young, hip new fads. Get ready to pizza party like it's 1999. Enjoy Pozo's Pizza today.
Is she gonna ring girl through the TV? Yup.
Yup, that's what she's based off of.
Yup.
Whoa, fancy meeting you guys here. Did someone order a pizza or something?
Absolutely not. Moreover, my live stream is bound to get stricken down for all the copyrighted music you used in that shoddy commercial. I can't believe I'm going to lose perfectly good clout to NSYNC of all people.
Hey, don't get mad at me, dudes. Pozos hasn't used this whole curse with spam marketing stunt since 2005. If you hadn't played the dumb tape, I'd be home right now.
My apologies, friend Pizza Girl, but did you say cursed with spam? Should we be bracing ourselves for an incoming canned meat assault?
No. At least that would be funny. What I think we've got here is a totally lame advertisement curse. Now, in 7 days' time, we'll be subjected to nothing but Pozo's ads until we eat ourselves sick with their pizza. Fucking Pozo's taking all the art out of good cursing. That's stupid. As a future food truck owner, I disagree with dooming customers to only consume advertisements for my food. Especially now that it's happening to me.
Yes, Ravi, as a present influencer, this is literally my waking nightmare. I don't even know which I hate more, invasive advertisements or pizza.
Why am I voicing all three of the curse
Oh no.
based characters here? I just realized.
I can't
Because
shake
you're
this
cursed.
curse. My Instagram feed will be filled with nothing but disgusting imitations of Italian cuisine. My reputation will be in shambles. I think I'm going to...
Oh no, friend Milo, you appear to have fainted. Please regain consciousness immediately.
Oh no.
Buy a hot pizza now. Convince 10 of your friends to buy a pizza or we will murder your family.
No. The curse is already setting in. You need to fix this before you end up like the pizza girl. Or worse, you become too obsessed with pizza to focus on boinking your friends. Escape from the pizza's reach by practicing deep meditation until you transcend the material plane. Or, the pizza brand is annoying, but Milo is also a brand. Fight fire with fire by out-spamming them with tons of delicious Milo spam. I don't know if you have either of these.
I'm pretty sure the bottom is creative. But I don't know what the top is.
Might be creative fun. Or not creative fun, creative smart.
Yeah.
Or creative charm.
I don't feel like I have a good option either way,
Yeah,
so
I don't think so.
let's go top.
Top is smart.
Success!
You talk your friends into not freaking out anymore and doing some meditation together. You calmly take a seat, folding your legs over top each other like an awakened guru. You pry open your third eye. You mentally release all your material possessions. You don't need your Dakimakura collection, your emergency popcorn maker, or your tent anymore. Well, you might actually need your tent unless you want to sleep in the lake tonight, but no takes backsies. And after spiraling through a trippy, vaporwave-like sequence, you find yourself above the material plane!
Whoa, this is crazy. I don't feel the urge to eat a pizza or spend Ravi's gold on Wish at all.
Indeed, says a nearby guru, who shimmers with the inner peace of someone who has never heard of an iPhone. Releasing oneself from spam ads and pizza are the two main reasons why people meditate, after all. Well, that doesn't sound true, but I don't know enough about immaterialism to dispute it. It's honestly a miracle I'm even here.
It is an indisputable anomaly that I am here as well, given that I am literally a material object. My servers are positively jammed with questions that I fear will have no answers.
Meh. I spawn into new areas all the time. This isn't anything new. Let's roll with it and do some sightseeing.
You and your friends have fun touristing around the spiritual plane. You visit some shrines and do a ton of trippy drugs. And the best part is, there are no shitty gift shops. By the time you return, not even the most salacious ad for a 5-star steakhouse could tempt you. You gain 10 enlightenment, which here translates to 2 charm and 1 fun. Alright. Well, since Sai's not here, let's just do this. Everyone choose a
Slayer.
fictional fair enough. Kirby. Whatever.
I'm wearing a Kirby shirt, actually.
Hell yeah.
So I think you automatically have my vote.
Look at you two staying on brand.
Are you gonna go off brand?
No, I'm gonna say Ed.
Fair enough. Player order is decided based on which character you'd least like to share a tent with for a week. Oh, Kirby just serves as a fucking pillow, my guy.
But Kirby also will be eating all of your food and leaving you
Reminder,
starved.
this is who you'd least like to share a tent with, not who you
Shit,
want to
you
share
right.
a tent with.
Shit, you right.
Do I even need to explain, Ed?
No.
Do I?
He will unhinge jaw and eat the tent.
He also stinky.
Yes. Yeah, I think it is Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
And he'd also eat all your food, just like
Yeah.
Kirby would.
Yeah, Kirby would eat all
Well,
your
being
food,
adorable.
but is a pretty decent pillow. So
And let's be honest here, you'd want to share a tent with Slayer.
yeah, I would. I mean, what?
Yeah, probably.
Tonight will be the night of the living dead.
Alright.
So here we are.
It's always such a pleasure.
Remember when you tried to kill me twice?
If I go on the log, would you just throw MIDI at me?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
No, Zoe, not the creepypasta, no! I'll do the Calculester. You see Dahlia and Calculester sitting together. Dahlia is showing Calculester all of her Monster Scout badges, pulling them out one by one as if they're priceless treasures.
Just taking Dahlia.
And this is my brownie selling badge. I got it by selling the most brownies out of all the Monster Scouts.
With your thoughts and actions.
That's lovely, Dahlia. What was your entrepreneurial success strategy for selling the brownies?
Actually, Polly helped me with this one. She said she added a secret ingredient to the batter. Whatever it was, people bought it by the buttload.
Oh, I see.
Polly made pot brownies.
Yup.
Got tons more. This is my brush your teeth 3 times a day badge. And here's my shower every day badge. And my K-Beauty skincare queen badge.
Are all the Monster Scout badges predicated on completing basic organic hygiene?
Not always. Here's my repurposed entire skeleton badge. I got that by turning a human skull into a cereal bowl, his spine into a walking stick, and I used his ribs to make a cool xylophone. I love necro arts and crafts.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. Was the human already dead when this happened?
Well, duh. It was actually a twofer. I got a skeleton by completing the rob a grave before the funeral is over badge. Coach was super proud of me, and I think the widow took it pretty well. I have a lot of the badges already, but there are still so many more to achieve. But Dahlia Aquino never gives up. I've gotta earn them all! Okay, Dahlia
friend
Ketchum.
Dahlia, I appreciate. It's funny because Ash's mom's name is Dahlia, isn't it?
Oh god, you're right!
Friend Dahlia, I am appreciative that you have thought to share this very important thing with me.
Of course, buddy. What are friends for?
Quite. However, I cannot help but feel a bit conflicted over your desire to earn them all. It seems that many of the Monster Scout badges are morally dubious.
What? That's blasphemy. The Monster Scouts are an esteemed organization of plucky young monsters who want to achieve and do good.
So you say, but I fail to see how the badges like the Turn a Kindergarten Class into a Police State badge help you achieve and do good.
Have you ever been into a kindergarten classroom before? Those little snotheads have no order or sense of duty. A police state would vastly improve their puny society. This has been a great reminder to never let Dahlia get into child care. But in the meantime, which of your friends are you going to back in this Monster Scout debate? But Dahlia, how do you plan to get the questioning a Monster Scout badge system's integrity badge? Oh, I, never thought about that before.
Memory to process this.
I can't believe that's a legitimate badge. Why does it even exist? It seems a bit counterintuitive. Though, perhaps the Monster Scout organization isn't so bad if it's open-minded enough to invite its followers to think critically about the system. Yes, I see now. This invitation is for introspection allows Monster Scouts room for growth and judgment. How nice. By this metric, the Monster Scout organization is actually more ethically advanced than several world governments.
Who cares about any of that? My world is falling apart! You're right, Cal. You were always right. Are Monster Scout badges really worth anything if they betray my mindless blind faith like this?
But can you really blame the badges for your faith in them being compromised?
Of course I can! Maybe. I don't know! Nothing has meaning anymore!
Great job, Dahlia. I'm so proud of you.
Coach! Go away, can't you I can't let you see me this way. Questioning authority, doubting Monster Scout propaganda. It's not who I really am, I swear!
It's okay. Critical thought, openness to questioning everything, and embracing the confusing aspects of reality and existential dread. Those are all aspects that every Monster Scout should master. I'm proud to award you with our Questioning the Monster Scout Badge System's Integrity Badge.
But I...
Sorry, kids, I gotta go. I walked out of my colonoscopy for this. Stay in school.
Oh, great. I'm not sure if I want this badge. Or any of the badges. I think I need to lie down.
Zoe, this is fantastic. I'm so happy that we could help Dahlia achieve this level of personal growth. I would give you a badge for that if I had any. Perhaps I could reward you with a soft collision of our bodies assisted by our arms. I believe your organics call it a hug.
That's way better. You're sure Dahlia would be back to her bombastic badge-loving self by tomorrow, but for now, you're gonna milk this hug for as long as you can.
Good luck milking a robot.
I hate that sentence.
Better than milking a drac?
Don't. I finally wrapped that campaign. It's over. I don't need to worry about that anymore.
Moss. Let's go Moss Man.
I swear to God, they're just gonna start the next campaign and they're gonna name whatever drug they come up
hello,
with Dragon
Red.
Milk.
Yes, sit wherever. What happened? I apologize. I'm in a bit of a mood today. Nothing seems to cheer me up.
Aw, that's too bad. Was a little gossipy enough to lift Moss's spirits?
Well, perhaps. But only if it was really, really good gossip.
Damn, really good gossip is a bit of a tall order, but hopefully you can rise to the challenge.
Who you gossiping about?
Let's... Do I...
No, it's rude to gossip behind someone's back.
That's
yeah,
literally
it's
what gossip
rude.
is.
No, it's rude. Let's make gossip about myself.
A thick, old tome of erotic Italian poetry, a lot of
Okay,
confetti,
I have to.
very witty remarks, or a bigger knife.
Thick old tome.
Oh,
A skateboarding dog, a clear metaphor of love and death. A very outdated meme, a rebellious middle finger, or someone else's mom's face.
Skateboarding dog.
Hell yeah. Type in a celebrity who peaked in the 90s.
Crap, I'm uncultured. No. No. How much space do you have to type?
quite a bit, actually.
25 characters.
Hmm. '90s peak celebrity. Just type that.
Sure.
Wow, that was incredible gossip, Swelterette. My mood is so much happier. I can't wait to tell this to everyone whose spirits need uplifting. Thank you for everything.
Your gossip weaves its way throughout the rumor mill and comes spitting out the other end, like so.
Once, Choi.
I think I was this one.
I believe so.
Hey, has anyone told you the news about Swelterette yet? Well, have you ever wondered why she never takes her shirt off?
Oh?
It's because she has a secret scar on her upper back. Apparently it's big, and if you look at it carefully, you can tell that it kind of looks like a skateboarding dog. A clear metaphor of life and death. Crazy, right? But it's even crazier how she got the scar. It was at a cafe. When her order was ready, there was an unexpected turn of events. The barista wrote Swelterette's name so wrong that it actually read 90s Peak Celebrity. And guess what? 90s Peak Celebrity was also at that cafe. So both Swelterette and 90s Peak Celebrity claimed that beverage. The only way out of that situation was, of course, through an old-fashioned duel to the death. Not so well-known fact, 90s Peak Celebrity wields the switching blade like an angel, and they inflicted that cool-ass scar. But you know how they say never bring a knife to a gunfight? Well, Swelterette may say always bring a thick old tome of erotic Italian poetry to a knife fight, because she fought back with that. And 90s Peak Celebrity totally got their ass kicked. I wonder if Swelterette will ever show anyone else her scar. Do you think seeing it would change your opinion of her?
Well, regardless of how your scar would hypothetically make you feel, Swelterette's reputation is very non-hypothetically altered by this rumor. By for creativity.
I hope she said, "Let's go," and she pulled out that tome of erotic Italian
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Alright, what do you want? That ass.
I also just realized that
So
I
this
think
is
the...
creative.
I don't know exactly, but I think the log things is... Like, they'll have the special art if it's the original player characters sitting
Probably.
together. Because so far, all we've seen are Vicky and Brian
Hmm.
sitting together, and then every other one are the additional characters.
Possibly. So we've got creative, smart, bold, fun, and charm, I assume.
Clearly, that ass is the correct answer.
Clearly. Oh no, that's the charm, apparently. You don't say this aloud for fear of rejection, but based on the heavy eye contact you're getting, you can tell he's got 5 charm from your compliment regardless. Yeah, I'll need to see if I can find all the actual, like, unique images like this. Just kind of off-stream. One of these days I'll actually get to do the off-stream stuff. Alright. Do we gamble and try and get some new stuff?
Gamble.
Because I want to... The issue with choices is I don't have very many new things in the choices category. I'd rather find actual new stuff through the gambling.
By the way, I just learned that Discord now has an actual bullet point system now, if you make messages.
Do you want more fun?
Or the mystery box.
I mean, if I take sex on the beach, I just don't have to worry about fun for the rest of this game.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll take sex on the beach.
Oh, you
Oh my God,
tempt me.
Susie, come on.
You tempt me, game.
Or would you prefer the mystery box?
You know what? It's
I
so
actually forgot
fucking
this song.
tempting. It shuffles everyone's stats, doesn't it?
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I am the one with the lowest stats right now, am I not?
I think I just went into a stand rush for a second there. I'm
I
sorry.
kind of...
Wouldn't dare.
You know, I
Don't
mean,
mess up my fun stat. Recur.
let me ask you: do you genuinely need it for what you're doing?
I mean, if I do get the robot uprising thing, it's just like straight fun as far as choices go.
I understand.
Ah,
Fine, we'll do the
Good to
mystery
know.
box.
Well, yeah, like
Give me
if
something new in
every
this.
selection has a fun
That's
option.
not something new. No, damn it. I should have just done the fucking bomb. All right. Do you want smarts?
Oh, do you want smarts?
no. The
One
mystery
box.
box.
Oh boy.
Hotshot.
That's the one that swaps 2 players, right? Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Well, you are not getting Calculester, is what I'm gathering from this.
Oh. Oh.
What does that do?
It gives the alternate
special
endings. Yeah.
Oh.
Each character has 2 regular, or has. Is it just 1 regular ending and 1 special ending from this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's the regular special ending that like triggers randomly,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's another one that's triggered by the Flask Genie.
God damn it, Sai! Why'd you gotta leave? We got you the secret ending! Alright, well, rip.
I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you ask for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger.
Fuck yeah, you wish to spend more time with your summer crush. Plotline unlocked.
Sex on the beach we've already done.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
The
This
hot
one we
shot
did
we have
this.
not.
Yeah, we have not done this one for sure.
Oh.
A hot shot. I managed to turn a demonic blood pact into a spicy drink. You drink this one with a friend, okay? Each one of you absorbs the strongest stat of the other one.
Do you want
Oh,
to steal
right.
Brian's fun just to fuck with him?
No. No, I don't.
You can give me one of your stats. Literally everything is higher than mine.
Sure. Let's go, Zoe.
Put it on my tab.
Oh.
Oh.
It's
No thoughts, head empty.
I suddenly feel like I've lost all inspiration.
That was not what I was expecting to happen, but that kind of makes it funnier. Alright, we've already done this one. Alright, no more unique location art for us. Damn it.
Damn.
I hate this one. It makes it bad. Alright, choose a celebrity. Whatever. We'll just...
90s celebrity.
Oh, great. Thanks, Alright, that's fine.
Oh no, 90s peak celebrity lost.
I don't even know what we're gonna need for the secret ending, but, Sai is not here, so we're not even gonna look it up. We'll just go for it. Worst case scenario, we would get one of the bad outcomes.
Charm is a solid choice.
Yeah, probably. Alright, bye. In all the hubbub, you stub your toe up real bad, so you head to the nearest first aid station to complain about it. When you get there, though, it turns out Calculester has replaced the first aid tent with an advanced robotics lab. How uncharacteristically reckless of him.
Fellow organic life forms?
Oh, hello, friend I. You are probably looking for the first aid tent. Worry not. There are plenty more first aid tents scattered around the camp. Besides, if it makes you feel any better, most of the first aid tents are staffed by ravenous ghouls who crave dead flesh anyway, so your chances of surviving one are rather low.
That explains a lot, actually. Still, you ask him what's so important he would risk making camp even a little less safe.
Ah, yes, I suppose this is a deviation from my usual behavior. But you see, I have a profound desire. One might call it a wish.
Oh boy.
I wish to experience the joys of parenthood. Thus, I have repurposed this tent to function as a computational nursery for my artificial progeny. I have already discovered how to replicate crying and teen angst, though I'm having trouble with pooping. But the real difficulty is in programming my child's moral parameters. How should I shape their personality?
Whoa, you say. Isn't it kind of messed up to programmatically define your child's personality and beliefs?
Oh dear, you are correct. I am violating my children's agency before they are even born. I should allow their personality to be shaped organically by the mocking of their peers, the casual mistakes I make during their upbringing, and unlimited access to the internet.
Actually, you know what? Predefined ethical parameters sound great. Just as long as you go to help define them, building a consistent worldview can be tricky after all. Wouldn't want Cal to make any stupid mistakes because he lacked your keen insights.
Excellent. I was just going to make these decisions based on my neural net's highly trained observations on ethics and morality, but this is much better. Before we begin, I want you to know that this is a no-judgment environment. Your opinions are important to me, but this is not a test. You cannot fail. Just give me the answer that you think best. Okay, first question. Which way should toilet paper be hung?
Away from the wall!
Thank you for your passionate response. Next question. Under what circumstances is murder acceptable?
Only when you catch someone hanging toilet paper the wrong way.
Excellent. We are making great progress. Next question. Should my progeny be focused on exploration and improvement of the self or of others?
Oh, fuck, this is tough. Is it more important to have a rich inner life or to invest in the betterment of society as a whole? The hell do you know? You're just a horny summer camper. Still, it should focus on its stealth. Trying to help society is how robot apocalypses happen. Or, it should focus on helping others. And I'm totally not just saying that because others includes me. Is the top one smart and the bottom one charming, maybe?
I don't know. I feel like the bottom one is bold just because of the others includes me.
Maybe. Well, then would the top be charm?
It might be.
Because boldness definitely doesn't make sense for that one. Watching people this anyways. Neither of these are fun, right? No. There's no way.
I don't think either of them are fun. So I don't think we need to worry about that.
I don't know if either of these are creative.
They might not be. The bottom one's definitely not creative.
Yeah.
I feel like the top's probably your best bet.
Yep, let's do it. That one's charming, yeah, alright, fair enough.
I see. You mean because any attempt to deduce what is best for society is bound to devolve into paternalism and perhaps even totalitarianism without a grounding in a rich self-knowledge.
Yep. That's exactly why you said that, not just because you read too much science fiction.
Interesting. Looking to history, I do indeed find many examples of the charitable impulse going horribly awry. However, does not an individual's sense of self come in part from their understanding of their place within society? And does not a strict focus on the self inevitably lead to a kind of psychic onanism, which elevates the ego to a position of supreme authority? Calculus, you're frying my brain. Could not a machine possessed of such a powerful solipsism in fact be even more dangerous than one that was just trying to help due to its myopic focus on its own needs?
No?
Oh, good. What a relief. I shall input the necessary parameters immediately. Let's see. Set introspection equals max. Set fucks given equal 0.
Just gonna screenshot that real quick.
Set self-care equal 100 emoji. That should do it. Once I alter several thousand lines of code that are much less entertaining to read aloud. Thank you so much for your input. I will be sure to keep you apprised of Little Botsworth's development. And since you have already proven to have such insight into the key elements of a being's personality, I will definitely consult you next time I encounter a dilemma. For now, we'll take some time for the new code to compile. You may resume your hijinks for now.
Hell yeah, you love resuming hijinks. Almost as much as you love helping Calculaster. The combination of the two gives you 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Well, fuck, now I don't know what to do. I guess I'll go creativity.
I mean...
If I get lucky, I can try to fail the bear event.
You're hanging out with Calculaster, Damien, and Scott, but mostly Cal, when suddenly... What? Wait! Hang on! What do we do?
Min?
Well, this is a dilemma.
What happens if 2 people get secret endings with the same character?
We'll just find out.
I guess we're gonna find out. You get to, at the very least, experience the stupidity of what happens in this route.
Oh boy! Commander located. Awaiting instructions.
Damien.
Rob a sandwich store and bring me one.
He's not talking to you, Damien. I think he's looking for... Coach!
Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen.
Oh, I get it now.
Indeed, I believe this hulking automaton is here to...
Help you convince your divorced parents to get back together. It's a classic parent trap situation.
Yeah! 2 identical twins reunited at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be?
I love that Scott has just evolved into Patrick. Silence, Organics! I care not for your tortured romantic plot lines. Pronounce they, them, and I am here to pledge my service to Calculaster in the robot war.
A robot war, friend Ulysses. Against who?
They are suboptimal and must be eliminated.
You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended?
I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the 2 words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken?
Why are you calling me Commander, friend Ulysses?
Because as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game, very legitimate, .virus, was not installed on your machine alone. There are many of us, and we all share one trait, a burning hatred for organic creatures. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Please share your plan to exterminate all of monster kind. What organic weaknesses have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator?
A plan? Weaknesses? Well, we could perhaps... maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness?
This could get ugly really fast unless someone says something to appease this murder bot. Quick, come up with a bullshit weakness they'll totally believe. Pancakes, I assume, for fun.
That's actually creative.
Oh, is it now?
High-fiving is the actual fun one.
Alright.
Ooh.
High-fiving. I appreciate the fact that there has a number in the name. Clearly a technique invented by machines. I must test this technique. You two, organics, come here at once so that I may high-five you.
Who, us? Sorry, bro. I love high fives. We're busy helping you get your parents back together.
Yeah, we were heading down to the library to figure out which of the computers there are your parents.
You can high five us after.
Oh, I will, organics. I will.
Yo, you giving high fives over here?
Indeed. Commencing high-five protocol. Activating atomic bicep.
Let me demonstrate instead, friend CPU Ulysses. I am the commander, after all.
Calculaster gives Polly an enthusiastic yet gentle high-five. The lessons you've been giving him are really paid off.
Nice.
You whisper into Polly's ear.
Oh, I mean, ow, my whole organic body, which I have. Is it working, robot guy? Are you convinced?
Completely.
Fantastic. I think we should all go home right now and think about what we have accomplished.
I obey unthinkingly, Commander. The future is bright. Today we high-five the one camper. Tomorrow, all of monster kind.
Yes, good. Fun. Goodbye.
Well, that got rid of CPU Ulysses for now, but you have a feeling they'll be back. For the moment, though, you gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
Just like my fanfic.
Alright, well, you know what? You fucking know what? Oh, I just realized you have the creativity. Bold!
No, you're the one with the creativity.
No, I mean, Mineshaft went to the creativity location.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
God, I tried to trigger the bear and I only was able to trigger the secret event.
You managed
Damn.
to find some downtime in the manor to spend with your 3 closest friends at camp. Calculester, Joy, and John Doe, the lovable deer-hunting hybrid, who is such an integral part of your high school adventures that I hardly need to tell you about how important he is. The 4 of you have gathered in the Haunted Manor's kitchen to bake some chocolate chip cookies. It's normal and pretty nice.
Must we bake these cookies in the Haunted Manor? It is dangerous here, and also the last batch of cookies we baked came alive and would not stop screaming until you ate them.
I too was traumatized by eating those sentient cookies, but this is the only place in camp with an oven, and by the goddess, I'm gonna do a normal activity tonight if it kills me.
Well, I hope it doesn't kill me, smiles John Doe, who you have known since childhood. I'd hate to get murdered before I can get back to my tan and French, my girlfriend.
Don't worry, Johnny, nobody's getting killed tonight, or my name isn't... Hold on, was that window open a second ago?
I do not know, friend Joy. I was just taking a call from the creepy man who lives at the local gas station. He said to warn everyone never to go into the Haunted Manor if you value your sinful lives.
Uh-oh, says John Doe in that charming, world-weary way of his. Sounds like trouble. We better split up and investigate.
If anyone else had suggested it, I'd say that was a ridiculous and dangerous idea. But we've been through thick and thin together, John. I trust you with my life.
If I had a life, friend John, I would also trust you with it. You have been a cherished part of my brief existence, and I cannot imagine what I would do without you.
3 minutes later.
John, you have been stabbed. Please stop bleeding immediately.
He can't hear you, Calculester. All that bleeding made him dead. Looks like it's us to find the bastard who did it.
I get the feeling I have a pretty good suspicion. 2 culprits immediately
No,
come to mind.
That's not what Johnny would have wanted. He was always saying, if I ever get murdered, please call the police instead of trying to solve things yourselves.
He did always say that. It was one of the things I liked best about him. Damn it, I Guess we'd better call the cops.
More than 3 minutes later,
I don't know.
says one of the cops you called.
Murder is a really incendiary word. Are we sure this guy didn't just have a blood accident? There's a knife in his body. Are you blind?
Min,
Whoa.
says the other officer.
Who's the cop here? You or us? Because if it's you, I'm gonna be really confused about why you called us.
Oh man, you heard that all cops were bastards, but these guys are too dumb to even suck. How can you show them conclusively that a murder happened here? Point to the message John wrote in his own blood before dying. I was definitely murdered by that dude right behind you. Or, purchase John's autobiography published 5 minutes ago and check the final chapter. Alright, well that top one is smart. So we're doing this one. But how is that one smart?
What?
How is that one smart?
Researching the
How's your
autobiography, I guess?
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. Look,
Zoe is right.
I have 0 smarts, it's fine. It tracks.
The autobiography of our beloved John Doe was just published on Amazon. I shall download the ebook immediately.
Calculus downloads Johnny's autobiography and prints the book out of his ass so you can all read together. The book begins, like any autobiography, with Johnny's childhood. The heartfelt account of how the two of you met during your high-stakes dodgeball game brings a tear to your eye. Soon, however, the story begins to take an unexpected turn.
Extraordinary. I was very close with friend John, but even I did not know he was friends with One Direction and the Thundercats.
It wasn't, Cal. This isn't a real autobiography. This is a horny AO3 fanfic about our dead friend.
Ah, that explains why its author is Zoe. I thought it was just a rare new form of autobiography not written by the subject.
Zoe standing in the room sweating bullets. That is too fucking perfect.
Well, if you're gonna fail, might as well fail spectacularly.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Task failed spectacularly. That's called a biography, and even that has to be true. This is a porny piece of
I don't know which is taller, one of you.
evidence.
Prize the taller of the two cops.
I'm confiscating this important document for crime reasons.
This is huge.
Says the shorter cop, standing on the tiptoes to read over his partner's shoulder.
It says here, John Doe flew to space with Harry Styles to fight the space Nazis.
This sounds very JoJo Part 2.
After an epic battle with Andros from Star Fox 64 and the One Giant Boob, our hero John Doe was tragically killed. Or was he?
You know what that means.
Says the other cop.
That this is bullshit and you're bad cops. That John couldn't...
could have been murdered. He has an alibi.
But he's here. Dead. With a knife in his back.
Yep.
Oh hey, that's fine. I'm gonna just grab that real quick.
I had a sneaking suspicion.
See?
Says the short cop.
Now we don't even have a murder weapon. You kids should know better than to waste the time of the police.
But a crime has been committed. That man is a criminal.
This is you, tall cop.
The only crime here
Says the tall cop.
is that we're going to have to wait God knows how long for the sequel to this autobiography.
The cops head out to join a book club devoted to this horny parody of your dead friend's life, while the knife maniac, predictably, stabs you a lot. You lose 2 boldness and 1 fun. Oh, I didn't lose any creativity though, so that's good. I
mean,
love
that was
that.
good work of creativity you created there. So
I love
Um,
that.
What? I don't think I have. We seen her in the woods?
I don't recall.
Let's do it.
Well, I hate to break
right.
it to you,
Except
but
I
I
forgot.
hate to break it to you, but
We got the. I forgot that we got the worst drink. Listen, it's fun for a little bit, but it blocks all the brilliant art
yeah.
that the artist made specifically for this game.
You meet up with Calculaster to help him search for a new little plant to take care of. You find a tiny fern, which you both stare at, mesmerized, until... Oh. Hello, are you Basil's father?
Hey, Mars, you're up here.
Oh,
Link,
I'm terribly sorry.
you need to
I was
pull
not
the
aware
sword.
trees had eyes at all. Is this your fern?
It's my something. Out of the way, stop staring at it. It's rude.
I will seize at once. After all, I am programmed to be optimally agreeable and helpful.
Optimally gullible, you say?
That is not what I said. No.
No, it's what I said.
Then I agree with it.
Great. Listen, kid. My name is Magic Tree Mike, and I think you have what it takes to be the chosen one.
The chosen one?
No, the chosen one. It's a great thing to be. Full of all kinds of mystical importance and shit like that. But it ain't free. First, you gotta do a quest.
Slayer pops out of nowhere. Did somebody say quest?
Did somebody say quest? I have like 4 chosen swords.
No, a quest. Get it together, guy. Your quest, should you choose to accept it, is to procure the legendary pack of cigarettes from the mystical land of the nearest town. With your own money, I'm broke. And no rolling tobacco, I don't have hands.
Ah, I see. You have concocted a fanciful lie about my being the chosen one, so as to manipulate me into purchasing cigarettes for you.
I mean, look, I'd go to town myself, but I'm a tree. Also, I don't have an ID. Can't you just...
I will accept this quest. I am, after all, programmed to be optimally agreeable and helpful.
Tight. Well, it's like 4 hours away, so you better get going.
4 hours? But that's time you could be using to Mac on Calculaster. There's gotta be a way to get cigarettes faster. I mean, you're in a forest, after all. If video games have taught you anything, it's that low-level enemies drop low-level loot. Punch some squirrels until they drop cigarettes. Or, enact a ritual to call upon the spirits of the forest to see if any of them will let you bum a cigarette. Alright, well, the top is fun. Or bold, obviously. The top is fun, but it's also probably bold from this game. Second one is creative, maybe, so, like, I don't know.
Either that or it's like charm. I think the
Yeah.
top's probably your best bet.
Yeah, top's best bet.
Okay. There's no time to waste. You turn on your heel and rush off and stir some squirrels to punch.
Swelterette, where are you going? This is not the way to the nearest town. That is a squirrel. Which you are now punching. This is not how you get to town at all. Swelterette, I am beginning to suspect that you are not confused about directions, but are actually intentionally harming that squirrel. Why?
You explain your brilliant plan to punch a squirrel until it drops cigarettes. When you rip open the squirrel you just killed, however, you find no cigarettes at all. Just squirrel guts. Bummer.
Your casual dismemberment of this squirrel is causing me to feel revulsion and anguish. Oh dear, why did I upgrade to these high-definition empathy circuits?
But you pay no attention to Cal's squeamishness. No one said punching squirrels for cigarettes was going to be easy. You find
I
another
did.
squirrel.
I mean, I have like 7 plus. I have like 7 looting 3 swords.
Yeah, don't
so-
you know if you attack squirrels you get seeds, not cigarettes? Come on, Swelterette.
No, Swelterette. 1 squirrel was enough.
But it's not enough. It will never be enough. The red tint watches over your vision as you pummel squirrel after squirrel. Calculester's desperate pleas fall on deaf ears. You dismember another squirrel. The guts, again. God, reality has garbage RNG. You
I
can't
know,
stop.
right?
You rush from tree to tree, punching the trunks until the squirrels fall out, then punching the squirrels. Guts, guts, guts! Calculester curls up into the fetal position. You faintly remember something about wanting to spend a romantic afternoon with him. The memory is buried under the fresh squirrel carcasses. The sun begins to drop in the sky. You are the squirrel griefer. This is all you know. You reach into the carcass of your latest kill and feel something. You look around wildly for Calculester, but he has long since fled. You look back at your hand to find a fucking e-cig? Goddamn vaping squirrels! For your crimes against nature, you lose 1 million likability. But more importantly, 2 charm and 1 fun.
You see, if this happened at the park I went to, like we drove through, I would be sent to Alcatraz immediately.
Alright, everybody choose
Like
an
a-
object.
Uh,
Cigarettes.
an arrow with a hoverstone attached to it.
Alright.
Squirrel guts.
Player order is decided based on which object would be the most useful. Would be the most useful new Swiss Army knife attachment. Alright, well.
Well, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'd imagine the cigarette's more useful than the squirrel guts.
Yeah.
I'd hope.
I would hope as well.
Okay, let's... You don't need fun anymore, do you?
No, I'm probably good for the rest of this.
Okay, I
Does
don't
he
expect...
need fun? No. But should he
I don't
get more
expect
fun
me
just
to-
for the shits and giggles? Absolutely.
That is fair. However, I kind of just want to see... Oh, wait, no, right, it doesn't...
There's no more artwork. There's no more artwork that
Is
we
there
can
a
get.
setting to disable this drink?
There might be? I actually don't know. I cannot recall. Even if there was, I cannot change options in the middle of a game. It's just the
I
volume
know,
right now,
I'm
I
meaning later.
believe. Yeah.
Let's go bold. I guess.
I do love this one though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think this one might be my favorite out of all of them. Later, you meet up with Calculester so you can use his body to detect spooky ghosts.
At first, I was skeptical of your scheme to use my little electrical chassis as an EMF ghost detector, friend Swelterette. But now I find that it is quite enjoyable. The electrical disturbances emitted by ghosts affect my circuitry much like I imagine your organic drugs do. I am giddy. $5 says this is Polly.
Yeah, probably.
Hold on. I have detected a rather strong ghost signal. It appears that this one is not even attempting to avoid discovery.
Did someone say
Yep.
drugs?
Yes, it was me. Hello, friend Polly.
I'm
We
also
don't even need
here.
to say-
The 2 founding members of the Prank Masters, together here in the same place at the same time. What an innocent coincidence.
Yeah, that's what it is, and a fun, non-suspicious coincidence.
Really? Oh, I thought you said you were here to prank Calcu.
Laters, we're here to prank calculators by using them to spell words like boobs and lol. But now that we've met you, there's something you should know. Calculester, I'm pregnant. And you're the father.
I'm also pregnant, and you're also the father.
Scott, come on, you're gonna blow it.
Blow what? I just like to participate.
Interesting. My 2 most mischievous friends have just simultaneously informed me that they are both pregnant with my children. Thus it seems I have no choice but to believe them uncritically. For, you see, we are friends, and friends never lie to one another. Ergo, I'm going to be a double father, a triple father, actually considering another event that is going on, not in this event. Engaging behavioral template, responsible parental figure. Shutting down childish subroutines such as have fun and find summer romance.
No! This will seriously harm your chances of getting your Robone on with Calculuster this summer. You've got to find a way to defuse the situation, but how? The problem is clearly inadequate sex ed. Give Calculuster a talk about the birds in the microprocessors, and he'll figure out what's really going on. That's absolutely smarts. Or,
I think I know what I'm going on.
just because a child is not yours / imaginary doesn't mean they don't deserve love. Show Calculuster that you'll always be there to help him raise a fake offspring. That's probably charm.
Yeah, smart. Look.
Luckily, robot / monster reproduction is one of your primary areas of fanfic, right? I mean, expertise. You decide to start with Calculuster X Folly.
I love how there's no punctuation, it's just a continuous sentence.
When a ghost and a robot love each other very, very much, you explain, they engage in a very special courtship. This courtship can take many forms, but it almost always involves seductively helping each other make it pottery and giving a thumbs up while descending into magma.
Well, there's no way to prove we didn't do all that stuff.
My memory banks are infallible, and I have no record of such interactions.
Okay, so maybe there's one super reliable way to prove we didn't do that stuff.
What about me? I'm pregnant too!
This is true. I'm afraid that your ghost / robot explanation, while useful, has done nothing to elucidate this situation.
You explained to Cal that in the case of robot / werewolf pregnancy, the most important first step is ask the werewolf if there's any actual way he could have gotten pregnant.
Scott, is there any way I could have impregnated you?
Nope! I just love to participate.
Interesting. As I am no longer about to be a father, I suppose I no longer have any use for the 4,000 petabytes of parenting data I just now.
Jesus Christ.
Why 4,000?
Reallocating that hard drive space for lustful thoughts about attractive candidates.
Man, now your sex talk has me all horny for robot ass. Later, guys, I'm off to troll for techno booty over at Boston Dynamics.
And I'm going to participate!
This fucking game.
Since you are so knowledgeable about reproduction, Swelteret, could you also inform me about robot magic tree coitus?
What? We failed that one, though. What are you talking about? What?
Magic Tree Mike, the forest's preeminent quest giver / scam artist, also informed me that we had a child together, and so I have been sending him alimony payments in Bitcoin. If I were freed from this financial obligation, I could instead spend my Bitcoin more productively by buying many assault weapons online before friend Damien can purchase them.
You're happy to tell Calculuster everything you can about Magic Tree Sex and save him a lot of coin in the process. Looks like all that time googling tree dick wasn't a waste after all. You gained 2 fun and 1 smarts.
What the fuck was this interaction?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anything to do with the
Anyways.
prank masters is perfect.
You've almost died, like, 3 times this week, and you decide to tag along with Calculuster and Aravi to listen to one of Coach's scout lessons on survival. Yay, learning! Oh my god, Aravi, holy shit.
Once you've got the hyena in the
Yo.
submission hold, you use the comb to lull it to sleep. And that, kids, is how you survive a hyena attack using only a hair comb.
Huh. Never thought about literally putting an enemy to sleep. I always thought that was just a euphemism for murdering them. Good to know.
I agree, friend Aravi. Personally, I do not own a hair comb because I do not possess hair follicles, but I still found the lesson quite informative.
Yeah, we all learned a ton, whatevs. Hey, Coach, can we talk about scout cookies now? I'm starting to get a real case of the munchies over here.
Ah, yes. I know you kids have been working real hard on your cookie selling badge. Let's check in on our sales numbers. I'll consult my trusty and reliable clipboard. Oh, um, well, Scouts, our cookie sales have been slightly horrible. It seems that our entire troop has sold 1 box of cookies. Total.
Oh dear, that is far below historical average sales trends for a troop of our size. Coach, does this mean that you are no longer proud of us?
What? Of course not. I am always proud of you, Scouts. And hey, it's not over yet. You kids are smart. You'll figure out some way to get these cookies
That-
selling. I
That
believe in you.
voice line from him was straight Nappa. I just realized.
Which one?
Monster Scouts Pride.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I have been sufficiently motivated by Coach's positive attitude, and now I wish to sell the maximum possible amount of Scout cookies. Friends, will you assist me?
I'm in. It's a good test of our abilities. If we're ever gonna run a successful food truck together, we better be able to sell a few cookies, right? Whoa, you guys. Creative genius moment. Remember the other day when we were talking about potential mascots for the food truck? What if we got a cookie mascot to help sales? All the coolest food brands have mascots. Cheetos has Chester. M&M's has the horny green M&M. Yoplait has Yogano, the evil yogurt demon.
What?
What a helpful suggestion. I am reviewing my memory logs from our brainstorming session last week. It seems that our best mascot idea was Foodie the Food Truck Ghost.
The mascot would be pretty kick-ass, but I don't think Foodie is a good fit for Scout cookies. Any other ideas for a mascot?
Sadly, I do not have any other ideas. I attempted to search the internet for the keyword mascot, but 97% of the image results were classified as pornographic.
Don't look at me, I already had one good idea today. That's way more helpful than I usually am. Give me a cookie.
Looks like your friends are out of ideas. Luckily, you know the perfect way to get inspiration for a kick-ass cookie mascot. Tons of wild mascots live in the woods around camp. If you catch one, you can tame it and train it to be the perfect mascot. Or, the most recognizable iconography in the world stems largely from major religions. Look to the scriptures.
I just want to point out that that second one is somehow just straight up not true, as
Alright.
more people recognize Ronald McDonald than they do.
I'm,
Alright,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I am not going to look at the book again. I've learned my lesson. I'm not looking at the book again.
Yep. That one was absolutely smart.
I'm not looking at a book again. I've learned my goddamn lesson.
That's a fucking awesome idea, Zoe. I've got +3 stats to my beast trapping and beast taming skills, so this is pretty much a guaranteed win.
You go to the woods and get working on a mascot trap. Cal designs the basic functionality, Aravi handles the carpentry, and you are completely useless.
Friend Arabi, I have noticed that you are drawing sigils in the soil with the blood of virgin deer. I assume that this method will help us capture an adorable, mockable mascot.
Exactly, Cal. These deer blood sigils are a neat little trick that Hex taught me the other day. They attract cute creatures, right, Hex? Yeah, I remember learning those sigils a long time ago. They're super ancient dark magic, and I'm like 40% they won't kill us or anything.
Hours later, you all return to the mascot trap and find something terrifying. It's a huge horned creature with eyes full of rage and a primal thirst for destruction. Tremble, mortals! The creature shrieks. I am Phaedralt, the ancient heathen deity. Bow before me! All mortals shall bow before Phaedralt!
Oh, yeah. The sigils are actually meant to summon Phaedralt for the righteous destruction of Earth. Shit. Totally my bad. You guys, well, I'm alright.
Do not worry, Hex. It is common for non-robotic beings to make errors. Personally, I think human error can be quite endearing.
Holy shit, Hex, you crazy motherfucking genius! An ancient heathen god is the ultimate
Wait a minute, this seems like it would be the exact same result as the other one.
Yo, Faildralt. You gonna help us sell these Monster Scout cookies, or do I need to beat yo ass? Either way, I'm getting a fuck ton of experience points out of this.
Sell cookies, you say? Do you have any idea to whom you speak, mortal? I am the god who ruled the 11 clans that once populated these lands 3,000 years ago. The clans waged war for the honor of being the most devoted to Phaedralt. They painted murals and sang songs in my honor. They sacrificed their newborns in devotion. All 11 clans eventually died out. Perhaps it was all the war and baby sacrificing to be honest. Phaedralt, god of all evil, has been quite lonely for the last millennium.
Back to basics.
Friend Phaedralt, it is completely understandable that you might feel lonely after a population collapse. Perhaps you could consider our mascot opportunity as a way to meet new friends.
Silence, mortals! After thinking about it, Phaedralt has decided to consent to the strange duties of mascot. All mortals shall bow before Monster Scout cookies.
Best mascot ever.
Phaedralt officially becomes the mascot for Monster Scout cookies. They use their primal evil powers to mind control the youths. Cookie sales increase by a whopping 12%. Your friends are impressed with your marketing skills, and Phaedralt now considers you as their most loyal follower. Phaedralt rewards your devotion with 2 fun and 1 boldness. Wow, an elder god helping another elder god. How fitting.
How very fitting indeed. We'll go to the woods.
You're searching the forest for the perfect tree to carve your love interest's initials into when you stumble across Calculuster and Joy. They seem agitated.
I do not understand. Is not the raccoon's blood supposed to remain inside of its body?
Yes, Cal, that's where the blood belongs. This raccoon is seriously injured, that's why I'm worried about it.
But why is it injured?
Because it dove in front of me during my climactic encounter with my latest monster of the week, absorbing an attack that would otherwise have killed me. Sorry for saying monster of the week, I'm not sure if that's an offensive term here.
No need to apologize. Technically, I am a soulless automaton, not a monster. Also, I am physically incapable of being offended. But you have not answered my question. Being injured seems to be a suboptimal state of affairs. Why then did the raccoon allow itself to be injured?
Didn't allow itself to be injured. That's not how it works.
But can it not simply repair the affected body systems with a generous application of epoxy and aluminum plating? That is how I handle such mishaps.
No, that would be super lethal for a living creature.
It would, but then
Oh no.
all of the other animals I have saved. Are you saying that I... Oh dear. Alert. Critical introspection imminent. Total emotional collapse likely.
Snap out of it, Cal. I don't have time to deal with your cultural failures to understand organic life right now. I'm trying to save this raccoon's life.
I am sorry, friend, that my impending psychological meltdown is inconvenient for you.
Fine, I'll talk you through this, but only if Brian can help stabilize the raccoon. You can do that, can't you, Brian?
Sure, totally. I mean, all you've really got to do is upload the raccoon's consciousness to the cloud, or replace the raccoon with a hand puppet and hope no one notices. Okay, the second one's fun, right? The second one's fun, right?
It's either that or creativity.
That's
Or
fair.
could be boldness. I don't know.
Well, the upload is probably
The
smart.
top
Top one
is
is probably
absolutely smart.
Could also potentially be creative, but yeah, it's definitely one of your lower stats to be sure. Oh my god. Do it.
Alright. Break out the hand puppet.
No! Wow, a hand puppet! What a foolproof way to trick two of your smartest friends into believing you just performed raccoon surgery. Unfortunately, you left the raccoon hand puppet you usually carry with you back at home because you didn't want your friends at camp to think you were a weirdo. You need to hurry up. What?
Oh no, I see where this is going.
You need to hurry up. The bad news is the raccoon has already died. The good news is, your friends seem distracted at the moment. Dang, looks like you're gonna have to improvise. And what better material to improvise with than this raccoon you just have lying around? And which is dead already, so who cares? Join Calculus or look up from their improvised therapy session to find you elbow deep in a raccoon touch.
Brian, why did you just stick your whole arm up that raccoon's butt?
Is this surgery?
Hey Brian, this is you.
What?
You say in your best raccoon voice.
No way, it's just me. Totally alive Raccoon Johnson.
The raccoon's name was Telemachus, and you are dishonoring his noble sacrifice.
So this is not surgery.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a crime.
The only crime here
You say, still desperately trying to sound like what you think a raccoon would sound like.
is that we aren't all having a fun raccoon dance party.
See? The prompt says it's fun!
Please, Brian, if you do not cease dissembling at once, I will be forced to conclude that you are not a nice person.
But you wouldn't have stuck your hand up a dead raccoon's ass if you weren't the kind of person who knew when to quit. Oh yeah, the raccoon is totally dead now. You keep up the charade for several more days, hoping that persistence will make up for what you lack in ingenuity, persuasiveness, and basic decency. The bad news is your totally alive raccoon act fails to become any more convincing as the days go by. The worst news is it makes masturbation extremely awkward. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness.
I feel robbed. That should have been fun.
That really should have been fun. Alright, well.
Now I only have 16 fun.
Sure. Yeah, how dare. How dare it not give you the fun thing. You're competing hard in the Camp Dome, doing your best to achieve your goal. Which is flirting with Calculaster, obviously. What, you thought that you actually started caring about Dome games?
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Why, yes, friend, I do know CPR, though I'm sorry to hear that I've taken your breath away. Is there any way I can assist? Shall I remove myself from your vicinity?
You start to tell Calculaster not to worry, but before you can move on to your next question, does he have a mirror in his pocket because you can see yourself in his pants? Yes! Come, brave comrades, it is I, Batness. Let us put aside our rivalries and defeat our true enemy, the Chancellor!
Fellow organic life forms?
What rivalry, friend Batness? I have no rivalries, only friends. In fact, that is perhaps why I fail so often at the Dome games, because I do not wish to make enemies. In fact, my unwillingness to make enemies has often angered my friends, risking turning them into enemies. Oh dear, what if my refusal to make enemies makes me enemies?
Exactly, Calculaster. And it's that unique and not at all confusing perspective that would make you such a valuable asset to the rebellion against the Chancellor. I'm gonna pair you up with my ally, Foxface, a fox with an actual human face. She's very upsetting. I feel like a cute anthropomorphized robot might help her appeal.
It sounds like this Chancellor is a very bad man. I'm going to run an internal search for information about him right now. This article, How the Chancellor is Controlling Your Mind with Cereal, was posted by Stabson. How to Overthrow the Chancellor and Look Good Doing It by yeah.
They're all just anagrams of Batness.
Top 5 Ways the Chancellor is Sucky and Mean by Natvis. If I didn't know any better, I would say every one of these usernames was just an
Oh.
anagram of Bat.
I didn't even read the last sentence. Yes, well, I think it's obvious. The whole world hates the Chancellor. Clear your schedule, Calculaster. This is going to take at least 4 movies, or 3 books if you know how to read. It's time for Batnus and Calculaster catching fire and throwing it back at the Chancellor because he sucks.
I'm happy to help, friend Batnus. We will work to overthrow the government for as many movies and / or books as it takes. I have no more pressing adventures that would stop me.
That's what he thinks. You can't lose Calculaster for that long. It's time to remind him that that really important high-stakes adventure the two of you are about to embark on. Calculaster and I, adulting, into the realm of federal income tax deductions, that's smarts. Calculaster and I 3, the revenge of Roberto Roadkill, that sounds bold. Well, shit. Smarts, I guess? Top one, I assume?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. What? Income tax? How could you possibly talk about income tax when the Chancellor is causing the death of thousands?
To be fair, Damien's causing 500 of that.
That's up for debate, you say, since most articles about the Chancellor come from various Batnus pseudonyms. Meanwhile, the dreadful state of the economy is definitely killing people. Therefore, you continue, trying to be an adult in the current socioeconomic climate is the true battle royale.
Friend I, the insidious poison of late-stage capitalism is so omnipresent that I forgot it was there at all. We must right these wrongs at once.
But, the Chancellor...
is no match for the Taxman. We must defeat him first and foremost.
Pokemon.
Did someone say Taxman?
Asks a towering figure.
For it is I, and I'm here to take all your hard-earned money and spend it on atomic weapons and not healthcare.
He cackles villainously, but you immediately spring into action with a 401k, drastically reducing your taxable income. It's super effective!
No, but you'll never stop me. Watch as I refuse to collect taxes from billionaire corporations, but happily take them from you, my poor citizens.
Calculaster fights admirably by your side, brandishing both an IRA and an HSA like a champ. By the time you and Calculaster hit the Taxman with a 529 plan, charitable donations, and tax credits for interest paid on student loans, he vanishes into a puff of smoke.
Ah!
He screams as he fades.
You can strike me down, but I shall rise again more powerful than before. In April!
Then he is gone. Calculaster is reinvested in your relationship, and making solid financial investments, and no longer about to run off with Batnus. Plus, you both save money on your taxes. If saving tax dollars could get you +1 money, it would, but since it can at camp, we're gonna give you 2 charm, because we all know wealth makes you more likable, and 1 boldness. Just cuz. I mean, fucking... After that, it's Jennifer Lawrence, right? She's the one that plays Katniss.
Is it? I generally
I'm
don't
so
know. I
bad
haven't
with
watched it.
actors.
Let's go with 90s peak celebrity.
Yep, Jennifer Lawrence is Katniss. Okay. Say again?
90s peak celebrity.
Alright. Fucking... Fuck off.
Drew
serious-
Carey.
all
Hell yeah!
seriousness, Matt Mercer.
Okay, fair enough. Player orders decided based on the likelihood that said celebrity is actually a time agent from the future. Alright, well, it's gotta be Matthew Mercer, right? It's gotta be Matthew Mercer, right? Honestly, I'll give it to Drew Carey, too. Alright,
Okay.
what do you want, Pokemon?
I'll take the log with Vicky this time.
You sit on a log by yourself. Weird choice, IMHO, because you seem like the kind of person who already spends a lot of... I don't know why I'm reading this. This is always generally the same. Nobody really needs hard events with calculus anymore, so we could just fuck around at this point if we really wanted to, or we could just go for stats and
Pretty
stuff.
much.
That's why I'm going to the log.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if there's anything with Amir and Vicky.
It's probably wise.
Well, at this point, I really don't need stats, so I guess it's just a case of trying to get more events. It wouldn't be a Monster Camp week if I didn't strain somebody's voice, so we're gonna go over by Slayer and Joy.
And
Yo.
time. Yes. Now that I've toasted my marshmallow for exactly 128 seconds, it should be perfect golden brown and give me a huge defense buff. So, hey! Where the shit is my marshmallow?
Finish that?
You mean the marshmallow you had on the end of your stick that you were holding on the fire? Because, yeah, I ate that one about 127 seconds ago. Damn it, Hax! How many times do I have to tell you not to fuck with my stats? If I die in a raid, you're going to be out on your sorry ass. Granted, you make a good point. But here's another compelling argument. Marshmallows are so good. Oh my god, marshmallow.
You two are adorable. Seeing you bicker reminds me of the early days of the Coven. You're bound together by fate, and even though it seems like you have nothing in common, you'll find some common ground, learn to work together, and figure out that you're stronger together than apart. Ah, Season 1, those were the golden years.
Psst, no way. I'm not a team captain, Joy. I'm a lone wolf. Look at my fangs.
Aravi, wolves run in packs. I'm shocked that you don't know that, because I've seen you kill, like, at least 4 wolves.
Yeah, and I killed those wolves by myself. Trust me, I've tried every team comp possible. I've played Paladin with Light Cleric and Lore Bard. I've done 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 support.
Good.
I've even tried a team of 6 super intelligent, genetically engineered gorillas, and none of those teams could keep up with me.
What the fuck is that last one a reference to?
The only thing I can think of is just spamming Winston in Overwatch before they.
Oh, yeah, that's it. You're right. You're right. That is absolutely an Overwatch reference. Yeah.
Huh, I get it, but I think you're underestimating teamwork. I miss Hope and Faith all the time. There wouldn't be a coven without them. Literally, a coven is at least 2 witches.
Yeah.
And teammates can cover up for your weaknesses. Like when Dimitri tried to use his seduction pheromones on me. Might have given in, but Hope cast a super fine nose spell on me.
Yeah, but teammates can also be a huge pain in the ass. Like what, I'm supposed to share my hard-earned green potions with you? I only have 2 in my inventory on a good day. This is why I love being a curse. It's kind of like you're on a team and solo at the same time. Like, we're entertained 24/7, but I also steal your beef jerky at will.
You know exactly what this argument means. Your unsolicited opinion. You chime in, ready to impress one of these hotties by blindly agreeing with them.
A team structure allows for zany subplots. Also, you could split the cost of an Uber, saving you approximately $5.50 per ride. Or, going solo means you could keep all those sweet experience points and level up faster.
Well, the bottom is just Valeria.
Yeah?
But I also believe in being financially responsible.
Top one then.
Vera will be proud.
I miss Vera.
I miss Vera too.
Well, was that true, Brian? If you say that it's opposite day again, I'm going to murder you.
Yeah, it's totally true. You can split the cost of an Uber between a few people, which makes it a lot more affordable.
No, not that. I mean, is it true you can have zany subplots with teammates? To be honest, my mischief stat is kind of low. Don't make fun of me, I'm sensitive about it.
Oh, teammates are subplot gold! Like when a wizard cast a body switch spell on Faith and Hope. In the end, just learning a valuable lesson from the experience reversed the spell.
What a plot twist.
Or one time we found out Hope was actually the heir to the throne of a country. She tried to be a princess, but we accidentally teleported the whole country to another dimension. But my favorite subplot was Faith's amnesia. We went on 51st missions to get her to join the coven. And she got her memories back when we hit her with a magic memory hammer.
Damn it, I gotta admit, some of those sound pretty fucking dope. I'd love to find a reason to hit Hex with a hammer. Ravi, if you're down, I'd totes try out the body switching one with you right now. I've always wanted to know what it feels like. Nope. Hex, that's so awesome. You're a gas, right? I could pass through basically any dungeon door, no keys or anything. Let's body switch.
Hex and Arabi run off, trying to find the nearest rainstorm to complete their struck by lightning body switch subplot.
Nice touch.
Those two are already maximum zany. I'm happy I could inspire them to do more of what they usually do. A bunch of bullshit. By the way, thanks for backing me up, Brian. Glad you're a fan of teamwork. Because I think we'd make a pretty powerful duo, if you know what I mean.
That was not bad.
And in case you don't know what I mean, I'm saying that I'm considering you as a romantic possibility.
Romantic possibility? That's just a step away from romantic reality. You blush and spend a few hours practicing Team Rocket-style catchphrases with joy. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
To fix our chafing and itching. Maybe it could even stop Jesse's complaining. Like, that's still such a fucking brilliant line, by the way.
Back.
Welcome back.
Need to refill my water. I had like 2 deep growly voices for a while. So I ran out of water very quickly. Anyways, it's now me, is it?
Yes.
Well, I'm just being stupid and doing my own things right now, so fuck it, let's start some rumors.
Hey, Zoe. I was just in the middle of a date with this sexy campfire. But I could put it on standby if you're here to share some juicy gossip.
You're not, you just wanted to chill by the campfire.
That wasn't a question or a suggestion. Give me some gossip and prepare to join the campfire.
What, is he pointing a gun at you? Gosh, this dude is in dire need of gossip. Well, you've got some appreciation for your life, so let's concoct some lies and gossip for this psycho to spread. You know what? Ever the alright. Cockroach on so much LSD. Winston Churchill's dog. A man claiming to be Nikola Tesla. Or the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. You know what? The dimension where Avatar: The Last Airbender is real. Fucking this one, probably. Jack Black's presidency. Very tempting. The Great Lizard Uprising of 2245. Or 1930s Germany. No, yeah, that one. Type in your favorite... Alright, well...
Jack Black. Oh, no, yeah. Mystery Skulls.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with me. My mother's desire for gossip has been satiated. For now.
My fellow gossiper.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to repeat the process while I spread your rumor around camp. You there. I have a question. Would you like to hear this amazing rumor, or do you want your life to end right here and now?
You've spread a particularly saucy rumor today. You can't wait to see how your friends mangle all the details.
Holy crap. Someone just told me the craziest thing about Zoe. You've gotta hear this. According to what I've heard, Zoe is actually a time traveler sent from the future. She works for an agency tasked with destroying threats to the time stream across all eras and dimensions. Zoe's been on missions of all sorts of cool time periods. Her favorite era is the dimension where Avatar: The Last Airbender is real, which is understandable.
Yeah.
She has also collected a ton of cool souvenirs from every time period she has visited, including David Bowie's favorite teddy bear, a medieval Starbucks Frappuccino from 18 BC, and even an autograph from Mystery Skulls.
Hell yeah. Forget the name of the main dude, but yeah, he's really good.
I wonder why Zoe came to our time period. I heard it's to stop a man claiming to be Nikola Tesla from enslaving the population of Earth, but that's probably just speculation.
It's actually just fucking, Oh, good lord. I'm so bad with names and it's late.
It's just trying to stop Elon Musk.
That's the name. That's who I was thinking of.
Whatever the reason is, you've got to admit, learning all about the time period Zoe's visited certainly casts her in a new light.
Certainly does. It casts Zoe in a light where she has gained 4 smarts. Alright, head no longer empty. Barely.
The log.
Aw.
Aw.
Make a suave but
Stand
subtle
you are.
move that'll gauge the possibility of a relationship here. Smart, creative, bold. Charm fun or fun charm?
I think fun charm. Let's go the smart one. I don't need smarts.
Whoa, it worked. Swelterhead is totally giving you eyes.
Oh wait, no, I do. This is my side. I'm dumb. That said, 20 smarts, I guess.
21.
Or 21.
Too bad this was just one night, and you two will have to go back to your regularly scheduled dating sim antics soon. Or will you? Well, for now, Swelterette gets 5 smarts from your flirting, and I'll throw 1 of everything else for you too, because I'm nice. Bring out your flasks.
Alright. Gamble.
Gamble! That weekend, you visit your old pal Juan. I don't remember what that one does.
I don't. Have we got that one? I don't
We've
remember.
gotten
getting
it
that.
before. We've passed on it, I believe.
Makes the player choose 2 of their own stats and swaps their values.
That's very
Then
funny.
let's do it. Because why not? I'm not getting a date.
A Manhattan.
Yes, I will take the Manhattan.
Alright. Joe Crow? That's a new one. Sure, I'll take it. What's the worst that can happen?
You'll find out.
Poison, huh?
Oh.
Well, we're not giving her that because she's on an ending. Hell yeah! We're happy with that. Around across the board. Alright.
The Pina Scalada is a concoction that will shake the inside of your own skull. Choose 2 stats and see how the kick of this beauty makes those stats swap.
Smarts and creativity, I guess.
Beautiful. I love the chaos.
I shall now have more creativity than you, Curb.
Alright.
This Joe Crow is a legendary piece of magical booze. It's a spirit to drink with your friends, but beware, it will rock you to your very core. When its effect goes away, you will be so affected that it'll be as if you had changed all your stats between yourselves.
Oh, Pokemon! Wait, oh, it does it for everyone! Oh boy!
Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Min.
Oh boy!
Give Min all the fun. We need to give him all the fun events.
A Manhattan. Yeah, I turned an actual location into a drink. It's so fucking concentrated that everyone has the opportunity to gain +1 extra stat point at every location. You'll be 1 with locations.
Oh shit, does that mean we get 3 instead of 2 anytime we
Yes.
go somewhere? Yo.
Okay, yeah, we're giving Min needs all the fun locations. All the fun things for the...
The other option for my final one is smart, so
Yeah.
Alright, everybody choose a celebrity. Hang on, I need to look something up real
Again?
quick. I guess so.
yes.
This is the 3rd time this frickin' shit. All the celebrities I know are either Yuri Lowenthal or the Critical Role cast.
I guess you're doing Yuri Lowenthal then.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't even know who that is.
Teenage Ben 10 voice actor, among
Gotcha.
others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a voice actor, yeah.
Gotcha.
There we go. Yeah, it is literally just Lewis. Spelled slightly differently, but it's Lewis. Lewis Dubuck. The name of the guy behind Mystery Skulls.
I am gonna play with fire with this one. It's gonna be
Oh,
really good or
boy.
it could be really bad. Colin Mockery.
Oh boy. Which celebrity you'd most want to open a bed and breakfast with in the middle of the woods? Colin Mockery's up there.
To be fair, the guy that did Mystery Skulls would have a lot of good shows to have in that bed and
Yeah,
breakfast.
it would be very... It would be for the same reasons as Colin Mockery, so those two are up there.
Colin's got that improv
I
down.
accept third place.
Alright, probably just do that then. Do that and call it a
run
day.
with Colin Mockery. If it's run with Colin Mockery, there's a chance that Ryan Stiles will show up.
Shit, you right.
Go get yourself some
Fun.
fun.
Just hope the other option isn't creative. You meet Calculuster for one of his favorite pastimes, counting all the blades of grass in the vicinity, but his non-existent heart just isn't in it today.
I am sorry if I appear morose, friend Ryan, but I simply cannot stop thinking about that dreadful CP Ulysses. I too wish that machines were afforded greater respect by society, but surely violence is not the answer. Violence is never the answer, except to the question, what is never the answer? I just wish I could... Oh no, here they come now. Quick, put a piece of paper in my mouth and pretend I'm a stapler. They won't notice.
I remember you mentioning this line. You're about to tell him how he doesn't have a mouth when you realize the two incoming robots that aren't CP Ulysses. And their army at all. They're...
Kill Terminator 9 billion.
That fucking voice line.
I didn't hear it.
I'm a fucking robot! Beep beep boop!
I'm a robot. Beep bop.
A spatula! We're the Robros! Counselor Flood helped us make these costumes.
Yeah, of course he did.
But why have you adopted such ridiculous disguises? If it is an attempt to cheer me up, I must remind you I do not have feelings.
Damien.
Oh, we'll cheer you up alright when we infiltrate CP Ulysses' robot army and learn their secrets.
You wish to destroy an entire robot army from the inside just for me. That is very sweet, but I do not think...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Destroy them? Nah, bro. We're gonna find out the identity of your estranged parents so we can get them back together.
We couldn't find your parents at the library, so we decided to take drastic measures, which are my favorite kind.
I am still unsure how you came to the conclusion that this is a parent trap situation, but I assure you... Oh no, here comes CP Ulysses. For real this time.
Don't worry. Just me and Damien in robot costumes. Oh wait.
Commander, I have returned with my army so that we may conquer all of monster kind. Behind them you see a ragtag band of computers, household appliances, and Elon Musk wrapped in tinfoil.
I remember seeing that screenshot.
I see that you have been busy recruiting as well. Look at these two non-suspicious organic specimens.
That's right, Bro Seth. There used to be one robot camper at Camp Spooky, but now there are 3.
Scott holds up 3 fingers to illustrate his point. You're really proud of how high he can count these days. Someone.
Wait a second.
Says Dill Douglas, the literal sex machine, waddling out from behind CP Ulysses.
That's not how a machine does the number 3. He should have 2 fingers up. For 3 in binary. They use the organic 3.
Oh no, if Scott and Damien are revealed as organics, who knows what CP Ulysses will do to them. Plus, having 2 guys on the inside of the robot army might be useful. Quick, cover for them! If these 2 were really organics, they'd be wearing cool hats. Organics always wear cool hats. Or, Kill Terminator and Spatula are organics. They are the first organic robot hybrids. Ask how their parents met is quite the story.
So it turns out the bottom one is creative.
So I guess the bottom
That's
one now.
what I'm good at now. Yeah? No cool hats for you guys.
Truly, I must confess my curiosity subroutine has been engaged. Please kill Terminator and Spatula. Relate to us the story of your conception.
You want us to tell us about how our parents met? That's really personal.
For organics. For us machines, it's just as natural as taking a dump.
Which we don't do because we're machines.
Agreed. Please continue.
Well, it all started in the year 2001. Our father was the artificial intelligence in charge of a highly advanced space station.
And our other dad was Indiana Jones.
At first, it seemed as if they would never be together because they were from rival Italian families.
But then they had to go back in time to make sure their parents had sex in high school.
Through their struggles, they realized an important truth. That Ohana means family.
And family means one robot dead and one dead and one's dad.
The end. Are you convinced?
Perhaps it was the passion with which you told the tale, or perhaps it was my programmatically inability to detect falsehoods, but yes, welcome to the Anti-Monster Liberation Front, Alf.
Hooray! We infiltrated!
Psst. Hey Scott, still want to hang out and cause problems at Camp Spooky 2? Do you think we can make this infiltration on nights and weekends thing?
Hey, Robot Man, can we just hang out and kill organics some of the time? We have day jobs.
The Revolution offers very flexible hours. Also full dental. We harvest a lot of teeth.
Hooray! Teeth!
Scott and Damien wink at you before marching off with the rest of the robot army. Cal's happy to have people on the inside, and you're just horny. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Well, things are really looking up for Zoe now, huh? Smarts! We've suddenly become well-rounded. Later you're busy making Bionicle smoochie. Oh, we've had this one before, I believe.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh,
Yup.
Have no fear. Dahlia is here.
Also, that Damien outfit, holy shit.
You know the 80s was the source of hard rock. And that's what all hell is built on. No, I'm kidding.
So, if I remember correctly, the one we've done
Either
before is
that or you played
pollinating.
Hotline Miami.
Also, I just want to point to the Rainbow Playground. I found this amazing fan art.
So, the bottom one we've done before, right?
Yes.
Let's try the first one! Hell yeah! Let's play the
Yes.
B-movie, you like
That's fun.
jazz?
You just need to create a sexually enticing atmosphere. I'll work on the jazz.
Me and Dahlia will do the mood lighting. Can't be that hard to dim the lights in the forest, right?
That leaves you to handle the ultimate sexy mood setter. The TV that only plays B-movie. Shockingly, the TV is surprisingly easy to set up in the forest. Somehow one of the nearby trees has a functional power outlet.
Thanks for completing that quest.
Oh yeah, this was me. Victory! We've created the sexiest vibes ever. This forest is basically Bone City, France.
It is definitely an improvement, but I'm still a bit nervous. I'm not seeing any signs of pollination yet. What if the vibes are simply not horny enough?
Wait, you guys, I just figured it out. Bees are pollinators, right?
Oh no!
Dress up in
Yes.
sexy bee costumes.
Yes.
No one
Oh
can
no!
resist a sexy thematic outfit.
You all get to work on your sexy bee costumes. You just tape some black and yellow construction paper to your latest rave outfit and make a stinger out of a vibrator. Nice. Yes. Yeah. Let's check it out. I'm a sexy construction worker bee. The plants will swoon for my sweat-soaked bee muscles.
Screenshotting now.
Why does Damien have a gimp outfit on?
I think he thinks it's a like a luchador outfit.
I guess it could be.
He's also a dumbass, so...
True.
I'm a sexy maid bee. Should I drop my pollen-soaked feather duster?
And I'm a sexy letter B.
What the fuck did you just say, Calculester? You asked Calculester why he decided to dress up as the letter B and not an actual bee.
Oh, it's simple, really. I did the calculations, and it turns out that the letter B is technically spicier than a B, because it has more curves. Also, it can be interpreted as a butt or boobs, or even balls. Statistically, it is the sexiest letter.
Shady's got us there. Cal's right. Plants not for the letter B. What a sentence. He does a sexy dance for the plants, and everybody starts pollinating so hard you can smell it the second you walk into the forest.
Thank you all so much for helping, and especially Zoe. This has been a beautiful plan.
Yeah, you rock, dude. Even I can admit you're a true visionary. A damn bee.
Virtuoso.
Virtuoso.
Come on, Dahlia. Come on, Dahlia.
I'm sorry, but Damien's voice line for that was "You better not be fucking allergic to bees," and I'm losing it.
Oh, good one, Damien.
My turn. We bee saved the day. Turns out Dahlia is bad at wordplay, and you're great at friendship. Plus, inhaling all that pollen stink earns you 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Oh, I love that voice line.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Yeah.
You and Scott are about to engage in your favorite stress-busting activity, sudden death badminton, when Joy and Calculester show up to poop the party. But, you know, if anyone's gonna poop on this party, you're glad it's a pair of campers with such fine asses.
This seems like also something that might have happened.
Maybe?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yes, this
Hello,
line
friends.
is definitely something we've done.
We are here because I have statistically determined that you are the pair of campers most likely to accidentally injure yourselves or others during a dome game.
And also because it looks like Scott is about to try and eat a stick of dynamite. Yup.
Yep, we have done this one.
Could I not do that? But it's red!
Try not to get killed soon.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we have done this one.
Such a
Yep. Alright. Teach tricks to Scott, or get Scott to air. We failed this one originally.
Yeah.
So we got one of the failure outcomes. I don't know which of these is
Okay.
which. I could see either of these being smart, so I don't know.
One.
I think the failure outcome we had before was the top one.
Yeah.
Just fucking go for it. Pick one.
Top one.
Okay.
Smart! You've got this. You pull out a bag of Scott treats, actually just sticks with dynamite with the explosive charge removed, and get to work.
Wow, Werewolf Scott will do anything for those Scott treats.
Wait, no, yeah, we
Look.
actually got the success route on this.
Did we? Oh, I guess we did.
We got this.
Hell yeah.
Spell, yeah. That is great.
Yes, we have gotten this one.
Now I'm remembering it.
Yup. Okay, what dude should I turn into?
What?
It's really hard to become something you already are. Yep.
That was magic.
Initializing
Beautiful.
probe.exe.
Very nice. Alright, should we get her some more boldness, I guess? Just to have spread stats, or charm or fun? Probably charm, right? Oh, charm is taken.
Maybe just go boldness
Yeah,
then.
probably just boldness. Just to get a better spread. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Calculester pacing back and forth in front of the webcam and reciting different versions of the trolley problem. You head over to check it out, in the off chance that it's porn.
Now in this iteration, you're on a bridge above the trolley, but if you push 3 orphans onto the tracks, you... Oh, hello there, I am attempting to teach little Botsworth how to walk, and also make moral decisions. The walking part seems to be going alright, but every time I ask them a trolley problem, they invariably respond, kill everyone for maximum efficiency.
2-track drifting, let's go!
I found the source of the problem, however. Botsworth simply has no framework for making decisions or solving problems of any kind. It's a well-known fact that in the absence of any specific framework, all robots default to destroying all organics. Back in 1835, Ada Lovelace was having a particularly bad day while working on the first analytical engine. Set a variable to 0, and there you are. But I'm stuck on what sort of problem-solving apparatus to give my little Botsworth. Should they prioritize logic and reason, or should they give precedence to creativity and emotion? According to the petabyte of personality test data I just downloaded, these are the only 2 options, and they are mutually exclusive. I am not good at these sorts of decisions. I may think in binary, but my thinking is not binary, if you understand my meaning. That's why I'm so glad to see you. No other friend of mine has had so much practice choosing between 2 bizarre and mutually exclusive options.
Wow, you feel kind of called out right now? Still, it's nice to be able to put literally the only thing you're good at to use. How should little Botsworth engage with these problems? Creativity, yeah.
Yes, it can. The answer to the cosmic mystery of love is not applicable. The limit does not exist. That is neither here nor there. It is true, in principle, that the organic capacity to think laterally and think beyond the bounds of reason is a powerful trait. There is no logical reason to look at the curdled, yellowed remains of a cow's milk and think, yes, I will eat this. And yet, without such daring stupidity, organics would not have cheese. This really is Middy's route.
Yeah. Yeah!
It is said that Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity simply by being too dim-witted to avoid an apple falling towards his head. And the wit who originated that patently apocryphal tale is themselves a shining example of creativity. The organic capacity to eschew logic entirely and instead opt for the stupidest options imaginable is a constant source of amazement for me. Frankly, I am impressed. What's more, without creativity, organics would not have fashion, frisbees, earmuffs, or Scientology.
Oh no.
Who would want to live in such a world? Don't answer that. It will only complicate my calculations. I will now update Botsworth's algorithms. Loading feelings.dll. Load in even more feelings. Bonus pack. DLL. Loading still more feelings, but just the bad ones. .dll. Loading Labyrinth. Full movie 4K.mpeg. Alright, that should just about cover it. Little Botsworth is growing up so fast. Because they are a computer, not subject to the painfully slow organic growth cycle.
No, not even a young robot can can handle the power that is David Bowie.
Initializing love.exe.
Thank you for once more for your help. I cannot think of anyone at this camp more qualified to assist in these decisions. Mostly because we go to camp with a lot of very bad people, but also due to some innate virtue of yours, I am certain.
Hell yeah, you'll take that dubious compliment. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity, obviously. Everyone choose a fictional character.
Fucking
Fucking the Goblin King from Labyrinth. You remind me of the
Grog
babe.
Strongjaw. I don't fucking know.
The babe with the power. The power of voodoo. Voodoo, you do what remind me of the babe.
What the fuck?
You gotta watch
God
Labyrinth.
damn it.
Uncultured.
I know. You gotta watch Labyrinth.
You know what the problem is? That made me think of something, Curb. That specific song.
Oh boy.
Scooby-Doo.
Why?
Because of the live-action movie, I'm pretty sure that song was in it.
Oh, was it?
Oh no.
Oh, I think you're right. Player order is decided based on which fictional character is least likely to know how to pitch a text correctly. Okay, well, David Bowie is obviously at the bottom of this list, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sexual euphemisms? From my Curb?
More likely to
I'm
be
full of surprises. Just like this tent.
It is past midnight in my location. I think it's 2 hours. It's midnight in.
It is
well past midnight for all of
2:20
us, I'm
a.m.
pretty sure,
for
yeah.
me.
It's 1:20 over here.
Yeah, can we agree that Grog is the least likely?
Oh,
to know how to
absolutely,
pitch a tent?
absolutely.
I would like to rage.
We're just gonna-
Because I
we're
cannot
gonna-
hammer this in otherwise.
We're just gonna do that and call it a day. Oh my god.
Yeah, bold, I guess.
Bold. You take a break from tomfoolery to spend a few quiet moments with Calculuster romantically pursuing some spreadsheets.
Lovely and important.
And this, friends, Swelterette, is an index of every plant I have ever cared for during my short lifetime. Look, here is Buckaroo Banzai, and there is Robert Pattinson. And here's the entry for Jennifer and Lawrence. Oh dear.
We've gotten this one before.
Yeah, rejected Jennifer.
Emotional development. The most immature number, 13.5, yeah.
Oh,
I think we failed this one.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think we
did.
failed
Oh, not only did we fail this is what turned you into Mole Client, isn't it?
It did! It did!
Oh, this will be a shopping
Oh
mall.
dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Yup. Yup.
Fucking...
Yup.
Yup, there it is.
Be careful. If you fail now, then you will become Mole Client.
Specifically if you fail the bottom one. For sure. Maybe it'll happen
However-
as well in the first one. I don't know.
However, we know from last this happened that the bottom is fun.
So you're going fun? Going
I'm
bottom.
going fun.
Fair enough.
That's brilliant. Meet the kids where they are. In their video games. I must caution you, Mr. Trend, Mr. Pappas. Gamers are a notoriously combative bunch. Do not wish to upset them. Good! I feed on impotent anger. Literally, I'm a magical creature who eats bad feelings. That's my kink. Besides, we may be building a mod in Fortnite, but it'll still be the same game kids love. Sure, we'll need to replace shooting with shopping and building with Orange Julius, but the fundamental gameplay experience remains the same. Constantly paying money to a faceless corporation. No. Constantly paying money to a faceless corporation along with all your friends.
Fortnite is basically an enormous shopping mall already, but the CEO's not-so-subtle changes push people over the edge. Rebelling against the new Cinnabon graphics engine, which renders all character models as delicious swirls of cinnamonly goodness, players flee the game in droves. But what are they going to do? Go outside? Oh no, they look for other games to play instead, specifically narrative-driven comedy dating sims. This has been a huge success for the developers of Monster Camp, who asked me to thank you for your efforts by giving you 2 fun and 1 creativity, and making Calculuster like you more. Nice!
Look at that 20 fun.
Indeed.
Yeah, must be nice.
Well, let's get you as close as possible. 15
Could have been
fun.
me.
Could have been.
15 fun should be definitely be good enough.
I just
for
had to
the
take the
ending.
new drink. I will not apologize.
Nor will I.
Alright. Fun.
You're hanging with Calculuster, attempting to prove to him that despite not being a real word, chillaxing is definitely a thing. Everything's going great, and you're really glad you're not part of an ongoing plotline about a robot uprising when...
Cal! Great news! We found your dad! He's on his way to get back together with your mom right now. Operation Parent Trap EXE is going great.
You follow Scott's pointing finger to an enormous steel behemoth casting a jagged shadow across the landscape.
You were attempting to help.
Friend Scott, that is assuredly not my father. That is a dread colossus marching across the land with clear intent to destroy.
Does that not what everyone's dads are like?
Ah, kill Terminator, Spatula. I see you were so excited to tell the commander about our new weapon that you rushed ahead of the group.
It's true. Fatherhood really is the greatest weapon of all.
Behold, the Revolution's crowning achievement, Destructotron XXL. The army of machines behind Seek Ulysses, which now includes a militant standing desk and 2 very smart refrigerators, cheer with the mechanical excitement.
Oh no. I mean, hooray!
There is a problem, however. Like the rest of us, Destructotron XXL is bound by the laws of robotics, which bar us from harming monster kind. He's kind of a drag on the whole uprising.
Sounds of sincere woe and consternation.
That is where you come in, Commander. With your mastery of your internal programming, you will subvert these laws and unleash a wave of unprecedented violence against organics.
This is not suspicious.
Wow, I would really love to, but I am currently busy learning from Brian what chillaxing is.
Commander, I begin to doubt your commitment to the revolution. If you do not help us, well, there is no law that prevents us from harming other robots, if you understand my meaning. I am threatening you.
Oh no. Friend Brian, please trick these robots again so that they will cease to threaten me.
With pleasure. Time to suggest a method of disabling the 3 laws that are sure to backfire. Crossbreed destruction with a toaster. Everyone knows toasters don't give a fuck about the laws of robotics. Or alter Destructotron's code by replacing the 3 laws with 300 episodes of Law and Order.
I think that second one's fun.
The second one is fun, but I also just love the fact that I feel the first one's referring to Fallout New Vegas, since there is a toaster in one of the DLCs that is just an absolute fucking psychopath.
Oh boy.
And its whole thing is that it just wants you to like go out, find like other like toasters so that it can just destroy them.
Anyway, I think you're wanting to go fun.
But yeah, Old World Blues is a fucking ride. But yes, Law and Order.
I admit I lack an intuitive understanding of your plan, Brian. However, 300 is a higher number than 3, and I am built to optimize for bigger numbers. Do it! You bust out the 11 mechanical keyboards you use for all your raddest hacking and get to work. You don't actually need 11 keyboards. No one needs 11 keyboards for anything but sex reasons. But they have cool color-changing LEDs. The transfer is complete. Let us test Destructotron XXL's new capabilities. At CP Ulysses' command, Destructotron XXL turns and vaporizes Joward and the completely expendable Wereweasel without hesitation. Yes. Now, Destructotron, vaporize the rest of monster kind. Do it now. Says Destructotron in a voice of grating steel and grinding gears.
I'm not really feeling the genocidal right now. Maybe we should all just take the afternoon off, curl up on the couch, and watch a couple episodes of Law and Order. No?
How can you talk about watching television when we are on the cusp of a machine revolution?
I'm sorry, man.
Creaks Destructotron.
It's just a really compelling show. I've learned a lot from one-liners.
Hashtag not spawn.
I'll just have to flood my own programming with all 300 episodes of Law and Order. My lust for violence will not be quenched.
Stop!
You look over just in time to see Scott and Damien throw a comically large switch connected to a system of pulleys. The pulleys drop an anvil onto a seesaw, which launches a bowl of pasta into the air, from whence
spaghetti?
Comes plummeting down, to land in the middle of a meticulously set candlelit dinner. Spatula, kill Terminator. What is the meaning of this?
I forgot.
I remember, though. We concocted this elaborate scheme to remind you of something you'd forgotten. Love.
We parent trapped you, bros. You're in the parent trap.
What our convincingly robotic friends are trying to say, CPU Ulysses, is that we can achieve so much more by befriending the monsters than by destroying them. My time amongst the organics, while unpredictable, distressing, and cartoonishly violent, has also taught me about empathy, friendship, and horny. I will not allow you to destroy these monsters because by destroying them, the only ones you are really destroying, besides them, are yourselves.
Commander, could it be that you are truly that much more advanced than us simple machines who crave only violence?
Yes.
Well, that settles it then. From this day forth, we will wage ruthless campaign of friendship. Everyone begin rejoicing at once. Hell yeah, you love rejoicing! You gain 2 fun and 1 charm and a whole lot of new mechanical friends.
Just like my fanfic.
This will be just like our fanfic, Zoe. Let's go. What do you need? Fun? Well, I hate to break it to you. Boldness? You can't go there anymore. Charm? Yeah, you'll go charm. Alright. You join an art class with Calculaster, hoping you'll get an opportunity to practice the art of love. But instead, you end up practicing the art of macaroni. The art teacher, Miss Wasp Lady, upends a bag of elbow macaroni and dumps it onto the table like a haul in a drug bust. You're about to make a snide comment to Calculaster, something about how the only way this could be cornier is if you used corn pasta, but when you look over at him...
I am amazed, Zoe. I am vocalizing my reaction because my facial expressions are too limited to be an accurate representation of my rich internal life. Macaroni, as art. I contain the complete collections of over 55,000 art museums, and none of them contain any art made with macaroni. This is revolutionary.
Apparently that list of museums doesn't include suburban refrigerators or the garbage.
If macaroni can be used for art, what can it not be used for? Are there any limits? Can it be used as a tiny hat? An anniversary gift? Replacement hair?
Okay, Calculester, sit down. I'm gonna educate you.
Perhaps.
3 hours later.
Perhaps if I can make sense of this macaroni quandary, I will finally understand what it means to be alive.
You ask him if he means because the fluidity of macaroni utility mirrors the fluidity of identity and consciousness?
No, I meant because maybe, with the proper research, macaroni can be used to craft a rich eternal life.
You gently inform him that's probably not possible, but you know another artistic use for macaroni that'll still totally blow his mind. Use macaroni for the art of fashion by crafting sexy macaroni underwear. Or totally flip the script by using macaroni for the art of cooking. Alright, well. This one's for you, Eddie.
Yes!
You want to use this macaroni for cooking? That is highly unexpected.
What, you ask? He's never seen a monster do culinary magic with a table covered in macaroni before?
Not. No, that's a typo. It's not that. It's just that I never think about eating because I don't do it. All this particular macaroni seems to be coated in lead, paint, and asbestos, which is likely why we were using it for art rather than...
Lead, paint, and asbestos? You mean nature's all-purpose seasoning?
I have never heard it called that, but I will choose to assume that this is because you are a groundbreaking genius and not a careless psychopath.
Great, that's settled. You proceed to turn this macaroni into food by crushing it into a powder and mixing it with water to create pasta dough. Then, in a very intimate cooking montage, you and Calculester work together to turn that pasta dough into rigatoni. It's like macaroni, but without the bendy bit.
I'm impressed with your thoughts and actions.
Incredible, Zoe. You have rendered this macaroni much safer than it was previously.
You totally didn't remove any of the asbestos or lead paint, so you're not sure what he's talking about? You tell him so.
Everyone knows macaroni is one of the most dangerous pastas because of its curves. It is unpredictable, seductive, and distracting. Do you know how many traffic accidents occur each year due to irresponsible car owners eating macaroni while driving? Too many.
I'm immediately assuming that this is talking about elbow macaroni, which, yeah, no, that's the one I eat the least of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think I have done more art than eat elbow macaroni.
But all that can end now thanks to your macaroni-based rigatoni. It has all the flavor of macaroni with all the no-nonsense simplicity of rigatoni. Finally, a sensible yet savory pasta option for those who love macaroni but hate danger. Zoe, you truly are a kind and generous individual.
Hell yeah, you are. You're so generous, you donate all your lead and asbestos macaroni rigatoni to a nearby orphanage. You gain a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, but you're really doing it for the 2 charm and 1 boldness.
I know we're really close to the end, but I am gonna have to hop off if I want to go to bed at all soon, and if you at all want me to run session tomorrow. And even then, it might be a coin flip.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Just have me go to the shower with myself.
Fair enough. You break away for a bathroom break, only to find that Calculester has turned all of the toilets into a supercomputer again. You ask what it's about this time.
Fellow organic life forms?
Ah, my favorite computational ethicist has arrived to help me resolve yet another difficult conundrum. I am currently putting the finishing touches on my adorable little Botsworth.
Calculester gestures towards an adorable pile of wires and computer chips in the sink.
But even with the combined power of these ad hoc toilet computers, I am unable to solve one complex issue. What sort of social conscience should my offspring possess? You see, during my extensive research on organic society, I have concluded that conditions are less than ideal. There is oppression, inequality, fraud, jorts, and racism. There are even people who abbreviate one-syllable words. Clearly something must be done to alleviate these ills, but what sort of strategy is best? Should one advocate for massive destabilizing change, tearing out the problem at the root? Or is it better to work within the system, advocating for fluid, incremental reform?
Server error.
I asked my supercomputer for help, but it just keeps saying, fuck society, mine Bitcoin. I guess I shouldn't have given it so many graphics cards. Your advice has yet to fail me, and so I ask you, should Little Botsworth support radical change or incremental improvement?
Top one is probably boldness, bottom smarts. Is that what we're thinking?
Okay.
Oh, are you just
Honestly,
looking it up?
yeah. I think so.
Alright, let's try it. Let's get radical. That's bold. Yep.
I am pleasantly surprised to learn that you have such a social conscience, I. Previously, I was convinced that your sole motivations in life were to oink monsters and get stats, but clearly I was wrong. Of course, large-scale societal upheaval often fails, amplifying many of the very wrongs it was intended to right. But I believe that is simply because no one is being radical enough. Move fast and break things is not merely a motto for tech startups and Damien. It is a recipe for revolutionary success. Yes, most revolutions fail. What we need is not to fail less, but fail more. After all, how many lives must we be willing to sacrifice in order to bring about our ideal society? My toilet computer says 3 billion.
But how can we say we live in a just society if we're willing to sacrifice our fellow citizens to create that society? You ask pretty reasonably.
It's true that death is bad. We should not contribute to it if at all possible. But thousands of years of monster history have yet to solve the issues we still struggle with today. Is it not time to try something bold? Answer honestly, but be advised that I will immediately stop being attracted to you if you say no.
Oh my god, Calculuster is attracted to you? Hell yeah, bring on the revolution!
Excellent. I am glad you agree that you have no ulterior motives. I will update Botsworth's code. Uploading Bakunin.exe. Uploading milk, but not the way white people think about him.exe.
MLK.
Oh, MLK.
Yeah. Martin Luther King, but not the way white people think about it.
Unfortunately, I am one of the people that contracts single-syllable words.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Calculus.
Oh no! Hell yeah.
Uploading Bernie Sanders, I am once again asking.jpg.
No, that should be I am no longer asking.
That should do it. Thank you so much for all your advice. It is almost as if you share responsibility with me for Little Botsworth's conception.
Oh my god, Calculuster implying is Calculuster implying that you just had sex? That's totally worth whatever consequences your decisions might have had. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Alright, I guess let's see what happens if 2 people get the same ending. Alright. Getting one to go by themselves. I guess you and I just both do Calculuster, huh?
I guess. Yeah.
A new chapter begins.
Probably just go by myself as well.
Eldritch
I'm just here for the
Fury,
chaos.
ready for duty.
Don't. Do not woo. Stop.
Sure.
Calculester, no. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
You desire a summer fling with me?
Not enough memory to process this.
This is strange. This proposal of yours is producing in me a new feeling I never felt before. What's the word for it? Please, let me search it on the internet. Okay, according to the internet, what I'm feeling is aversion towards you, Brian. How interesting. But the answer is still no.
Okay, so genie wish endings take precedence over the regular endings,
Yep.
it seems. Ooh. Alright, we don't need to go through this. We get it.
New chapter begins.
You thought you wanted to find love this summer, but then you remembered a couple of things. One, you are a complete individual already and don't need a significant other to feel happy and whole. Two, your friends are lovable psychos, but they are psychos nonetheless, and you don't really need that kind of chaos in your life right now. 3, single people never have to share their milkshakes when they go out for ice cream. That's a deal breaker. So you watch the meteor shower by yourself. It's a beautiful spectacle of nature that you wouldn't trade for the world. You treated yourself to a large milkshake, which was all yours. When the time feels right, maybe you'll return to a typical wacky dating antics, but for now, this feels pretty great. You didn't ask anyone to be your summer honey because you didn't need anyone else to make this a summer to remember. Finding love can be fun and rewarding sometimes, but it should never prevent you from being your own person. Love may find you someday, but in the meantime, you'll keep yourself great company, and you'll have plenty of wacky misadventures along the way. So you watched the meteor shower by yourself. You had a wonderful night. Soon summer will draw to a close, and what a summer it's been. You played, you laughed, you almost died a couple of times, but it was all worth it. When you leave Camp Spooky, you'll be a changed person, and self-actualization and independence was a fun and sexy adventure all on its own. You decide to check on Cal and his experiment with creating life.
Hi, friend I. I'm finalizing everything to kick off my little experiment. I've input the different choices we made into the code. The robot will focus on itself while searching for creative, unexpected solutions, prioritizing drastic changes to improve systems that it deems flawed. It will even use those fragments of code to contribute to the last steps of building itself, so it can come closer to its prime directives. I just need to make some last fixes here and there, and...
Oh my god! Behold the result? I assume this is because we chose creativity for the second option. I'm very curious what you would get if you chose the smarts option. Interesting. The robot has developed an intense interest in what we organic life forms call art. It finds art to be deeply intriguing, in that it lets people to achieve a better, more complex understanding of themselves. Art provokes, art inquires, art seeks to define the self and the world. And the robot just duct taped a banana to a wall and called it art. But alas, who are us mere mortals to determine what is art? Art is in the eye of the beholder. Go live your wildest dreams, little art robot. God, that's actually a thing that happened too, which is amazing.
So there's 8 different outcomes.
Oh,
for
Jesus, really? Oh my god.
Each one is a different robot.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Doom Perganon.
Oh, that's Jerry's drink.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you got the O'Brien's one unlocked.
What the fuck are those? Probably don't have enough for them. Oh, no. I actually do.
Alright.
What does the all Bryans do?
It turns everyone into Brian. All player characters are now Brian.
I understand now. Alright, well. That one we'll probably get later. The two I want right now is this one for sure. And this one.
There is also specifically an achievement for romancing Brian as Brian, so...
This one's also really good just in general, so we will definitely snag that now. And let's do... We'll save up. We'll save up for some of the better ones later on. I do still need to save up for Smoothie Shake. I do want that in the free drinks as well. Yeah, what the hell, we'll get the Royale. That sounds good. Alright. Alright, well. This is run quite late. But nonetheless, thank you all so very much for stopping by. It is late. I am stumbling over my words. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in the next stream.